Welcome to this JV game between your opponent on the scoreboard, MPB Thunder, and your home team on the scoreboard, your Carrington Cardinals. We will quickly go over the starting lineups. We are a minute 15 from game time. So, for the Thunder, they will start a junior, number 0, Caden Heeb, a freshman, number 1, Tayson Kinzel, a junior, number 2, Lucas Little, an 8th grader, number 22, Jaden Forderer, and an 8th grader, number 12, Dylan Little. For your Carrington Cardinals, they will start number 1, Weston Ehrman, a 7th grader, another 7th grader, number 2, Radke Hui, an 8th grader, number 3, Asher McAloney, another 7th grader, number 14, Adrian Otis, and a freshman, number 24, Isaiah Otis. We are 30 seconds from game time, so we will be back in after a short break on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome back to the beginning of this JV game. We will start the tip-off with Jace Coleman for the Cardinals. And for your MPB Thunder, it will be Lucas Little. We start with the tip that gets taken by the Thunder. So now driving up the court is Forderer for the Thunder. And it immediately turns into a jump ball. So a quick jump ball to start the game. First one will go to the Cardinals. Happy to have you with us for this JV game. It's the first quarter, 7:40 to go. And it starts out with Ehrman taking a deep shot. That's no good. Rebounded by the Thunder, going the other way. And it gets immediately stolen by Otis. And now his shot gets blocked, and now it's passed to Hui, who gets the first shot up and in for the Cardinals. Now Forderer passes it to Heeb. Now a pushing foul is called on the ground. It'll go against the Cardinals. Hui's first foul, team's first. And the bounce pass goes to Kinzel, which immediately turns into a jump ball. So it'll go back to the Thunder with 7:09 to go in the first. And the bounce pass goes to Kinzel. Now he passes it for 3. That's no good. It's rebounded by Otis, going the other way, and now Hui's got it with numbers, and he makes a nice shot for an extra 2 points. It's 4-0 in favor of the Cardinals. Now Forderer being guarded by Ehrman. Drives in, loses the ball on the way, gets fouled. He's got 2 shots coming. So the foul goes against Jameson Coots. That's his first, team's second. 4-0 is your score in favor of the Cardinals. 6:47 to go in the first. Forderer's first free throw, no good. His second free throw is good. It's 4-1 in the first quarter of this JV game in favor of Carrington. Now Adrian Otis being guarded by Forderer. Lost his dribble, got it back, and then traveled. So nice defense by the Thunder, forces a turnover. Now Forderer will take it across half court. He passes it to Kinzel. He gets it right back, drives into the lane, makes a nice backdoor pass that gets stolen by Adrian Otis. Going the other way, driving, taking it all by himself, gets it off the backboard, up and in for an extra 2 points. And he's got a free throw coming to make it a 3-point play. Adrian Otis's first bucket of the game. It's 6-1 in favor of Carrington. His free throw, no good. Rebounded by Kinzel, but it goes right to Adrian Otis. Now Carrington's got it. They can slow things down, but they kick it to the corner. Jameson Cooch takes a three. It's in and out. Rebounded by Kinzel, and now a foul. So the foul will go against Tui. He's got 2. Timeout's called. We'll take it as well with 6:06 to go in the first. Your score is 6-1 in favor of Carrington. I'm Vinny Rappel, and we'll take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break with 6:06 to go in the first. It's the Thunder taking the ball across half court, and it turns into a push that goes the other way. They're going to say while he was dribbling, he used an arm bar, and you can't do that. So it's a foul, and it will go to Carrington. Now Adrian Otis makes a nice shot. Mid-range, that goes up and in to make the new score 8-1 in favor of Carrington. Now Kinzel takes a mid-range shot. He's got a bucket for himself. That's 2 more for the Thunder. It's 8-3. Now Adrian Otis drives in, kicks out to Ehrman. Now Coots to Otis. Otis drives in, puts up a shot off the backboard. That's no good. Rebounded by the Thunder, going the other way. And now a wide open layup is good for Little. He's got 2. And it's 8-5 in favor of Carrington. Adrian Otis drives all the way in, puts up a shot off the backboard. That's no good. Rebounded by the Thunder. It's Kinzel. Now going the other way is Forderer. He kicks the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover. So the Cardinals will get it now with 5:04 remaining in the first. Your score, 8-5, in favor of Carrington. Otis drives in, kicks out. Now Coots outside the arc. Bounce passes it into Otis. But a kickball violation is called. It'll stay on the Cardinals side. Otis throws the inbounds pass into Ehrman, who makes a nice fake and puts up a shot. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by nobody. It rolls out of bounds. So great hustle by this Carrington defense as it's 8-5 with 4:42 to go in the first. Now Forderer being guarded by Ehrman. Drives into the middle of the paint, puts up a shot. That's no good. Rebounded by Coots. Now taking it the other way is Otis. He loses his dribble, gets it back, gets it to Ehrman in the back door. Now Ehrman kicks out to Coots. He pump fakes, takes a mid-range shot, doesn't drop. Now Otis takes an open 3. That's no good. Rebounded by the Thunder. Taking it the other way. And getting a wide open bucket is Forderer. He's got 2. And it's 8-7 in favor of the Cardinals. Now Adrian Otis makes a nice bounce pass to Isaiah. That does not fall. Adrian picks the ball back to his teammates and gets Ehrman the wide open layup. There's 2 more for Ehrman. And it's 10-7 in favor of Carrington. Now Forderer drives across half court, takes it himself, puts up a shot. That's no good. Rebounded by Adrian Otis. 3:15 remaining in the first. Otis slows things down, sets up a play, gets a wide open pick and roll. Now Adrian Otis drives in, and they call a push. So foul's called against the Thunder here. It goes against Forderer. His first, team's third. And the inbounds pass goes to a wide open Jamison Coots for 2. And it's 12-7. Now driving in, putting up a shot of his own is Heeb. It gets rebounded by the Cardinals. Now Otis across the Cardinal. Takes a step outside the arc. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Ehrman. Now McAloney takes it. Open 3 at the top of the key. It's good. A 3 for McAloney. And it's 15-7. Now Little kicks it out to Heeb. Heeb drives in. Shot is no good. Foul is called. A push is called against Ehrman. So now Thunder's ball. It's an airballed 3. Now the Cardinals have it, going the other way. Huey's by himself, and he gets a wide open shot for 2 more. He's got 6 on the game, and it's 17-7. Timeout's called. We'll take it as well with 2 minutes remaining in the first. Your score, 17-7 in favor of Carrington. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll bring you the last couple minutes of this first period. I'm Benny Rappel, and we'll be taking a short break on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break for the last couple minutes of this first period. It starts off with Forderer. Now Heeb's got it, driving into the lane. He puts up a layup, but that's no good. It's a foul on the ground. It's called against Huey. That's his third. Team's 5th. Free throws coming for Heeb. So for all you varsity game listeners, we will be live on radio tonight on KDAK The Cardinal with BJ Walters for an exciting varsity game right after this. Now the free throw for Heeb goes up and in. It's 17-9 in favor of Carrington. Now Ehrman's got it. He drives in, makes a nice pass out to McAloney. McAloney takes a 3. That's no good. Rebounded by the Thunder. And a foul is called. So the foul goes against Coots. More free throws, this time for Kinzel. Coots' second. First free throw goes up and in for Kinzel. His first free throw of the day. Now his second one is long. Rebounded by a little bit of both. And it turns into a jump ball. A lot of contact on that jump ball. Carrington ends up with the ball. After the jump, now Otis with 1:25 to go in the first. Your score is still 17-10 in favor of Carrington, and a steal early for the Thunder. Now Forderer's got it. He makes a pass into Kinzel, who takes the dribble, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by nobody. It's a jump ball. It'll stay on the side with the Thunder. He throws it in to Kinzel. Now driving in is Heeb. And another foul was called on the ground. So more free throws for Heeb. This time it goes in. Foul was called against Christensen. That's his first. And the second one goes up and in for Heeb. Now Adrian Otis for the Cardinals. Passes it to Ehrman. Now Ehrman spin moves, drives in, kicks out to Isaiah. Now Ehrman's got it in the corner. He bounces it back to Otis. Pump fakes, takes a step back. Now Coleman bounces it to Ehrman. Ehrman drives in, kicks out to Isaiah. Now it swings to Adrian. Christensen puts a shot up off the backboard. That's no good. Rebounded by Isaiah. Now Adrian takes the top of the key three. That's no good. Now with a lot of room and no one in front of him, gets a layup, does not fall. That was for Dylan Little. He's fouled on the shot. He's got 2 free throws coming. Foul goes against Christensen. That's his second. First shot does not fall for Little. Second shot goes up and does not fall. Rebounded by Coleman. Now Adrian, being guarded by Forderer, makes a nice couple dribble moves. Now Christensen throws it out of bounds. It'll be not a turnover. It was last touched by the Thunder, so it'll stay on this side with the Cardinals. Isaiah Otis will take it on the inbounds pass. He throws it in to Ehrman, who got a double screen. Now Adrian has it. He got space, put up a 3. Rebounded by Forderer, and that's how we'll end the first period. So, after 1, your score 17-12 in favor of Carrington. We will take a short break. I'm Vinny Rappel, and we will take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break. we will quickly recap the first quarter. Your leading scorer on the Cardinals is Radke Hui. He's got 6. He's also got 3 fouls. After him is Adrian Otis. He's got 4 points, no fouls. Next up is Asher McAloney. He's got a 3, no fouls. For the Thunder, your leading scorer is Heeb. He's got 3. And Forderer, he's also got 3. Carrington is up 17-12 to begin the second period, and here we go. We start with the Cardinals. It's Adrian Otis, who makes a skip pass to Isaiah. Now Ehrman takes a mid-range shot. That's off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Coleman. Kicks out to Otis. Now a pass gets nearly stolen by Forderer, but it turns into a jump ball. So now Heeb will take it across the half-court line for the Thunder. Now Heeb got a nice pass back to himself that he lost, and now Cardinals have it going the other way. Adrian now. Skip passes to Isaiah. Now Ehrman. Back to Adrian. And another pass is stolen by the Thunder. Forderer lost his footing on the way. And it's going to be called a foul. Foul goes against Adrian Otis. That's his first, team's first. Now Little passes it to Heeb. He drives in, gets a nice layup off the back of the square of the backboard. It's 17-14. Now a skip pass to McAloney. He bounces it into Coleman, who takes a dribble of his own, tries to put up a shot. It gets blocked. Now it's stolen by the Thunder. Little has it. Now Kinzel outside the arc. Now it's stolen by Adrian Otis going the other way. With numbers, he put up a shot. It was no good, and then it's put back up and in by Coleman. He's got 2 more. And it's 19-14. Forderer now trying to dribble around Ehrman. And now block pass out of bounds will go to the Thunder. Now the inbounds pass goes up to Forderer. He takes a pump fake, dribbles into the lane, puts up a shot, and it's good. 2 more for Forderer. Now dribbling in, Adrian Otis. He passes it to Coleman, who puts up a shot. It's no good, rebounded by Little. Now Forderer. Being guarded by Adrian, has some nice dribble moves, gets by his defender. Now switching on to him is McAloney. He throws it into Little, who gets a shot up and in for the Thunder to make the new score, 19-18, 1-point game. Now Isaiah kicks out to Adrian. Pump fake by Ehrman, mid-range shot is up. It's no good, rebounded by Isaiah. Now kicking out to McAloney. Adrian's got it now at top of the key. He takes a breath. Slows things down. Makes a nice dribble pass into Coleman, who puts it up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Little. Going the other way, losing his balance. Was Mittelleiter for the Thunder. Now a timeout's called for the Cardinals. We'll take it as well. With 4:58 to go in the first half. Your score is 19-18 in favor of Carrington. I'm Vinny Rappel, and we'll take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break. For the last few minutes of this first half, we start off after the break with the Cardinals. It's Holman kicking to Hui, who takes a deep range three. That's good. A deep three goes in for Hui. And now the Thunder gets their pass deflected out of bounds. So the Thunder will keep it on their side. It's Heeb, who takes a dribble behind the back and passes it to Little. Now Adrian Otis nearly steals it away, but it gets recovered by the Thunder. A shot's put up. It's no good. Rebounded by Hui. Now Otis takes it across the half-court line for the Cardinals. No press by the Thunder. Hui thought about taking a three, passed it to Adrian. Now he calls for a screen from his brother. Takes a pump fake. Now Coots takes a three of his own. That's good. A three for Coots. And your score is 25-18 in favor of Carrington. Kinzel passes it to Little. Little puts up a mid-range shot of his own. That's good. 2 more points for Little. He's got 4. Now a nice pass to Isaiah Otis. Goes up and in for a chance at a three-point play. Goes Isaiah to the free throw line. Isaiah Otis got his first 2 points of the game. Looking to get a third here with 3:44 to go in the second. His shot goes up off the back of the rim. No good. Couple subs check in for the Cardinals. With 3:44 remaining in the second, your score is 27-20. Now Forderer drives into the lane, kicks out to Heeb. He drives in, puts up a layup of his own. That falls. He's got 2 more. And it's 27-22 in favor of Carrington. Now Adrian Otis kicks out to Ehrman. Herman hesitates, passes it to Coots. Now Adrian looks for a screen from Coots, gets it, tries to get a pick and roll. But Adrian drives in and puts up a shot of his own, which falls. He's got 2 more. He's got 6 on the game. With 3 minutes remaining in the first half, Forderer being guarded by Ehrman. Got his dribble almost taken away, but then recovered. Now Kinzel. And a pass is blocked and stolen by Christensen. Going the other way is the Cardinals. Not a lot of time left. 2:43 remaining. Adrian Otis slows things down at the top of the key. Makes a nice hesitation move. And then his pass is stolen. Now the Thunder take the other way. Layup goes off the backboard, no good. And it's put back up and in for Heeb. He's got 9. Now as Adrian Otis, he passes it to Ehrman. Now Coleman. Coots has got it. Thinks about taking a shot, kicks it out to Adrian. Now Adrian drives in, puts a shot up off the glass. Doesn't fall. Now Coleman bounces it to Ehrman. Now a nice pass to Coots. His mid-range shot goes not in. And it's rebounded by Forderer and taken the other way. Minute 44 remaining. And a foul is called on the ground. Foul goes against Little. Little's second foul of the game. Team second. Now Adrian with 1:38 to go. Dribbles around his defender, kicks out to Hui. Thought about taking a three, drives in. Makes a nice bounce pass to Adrian. Now another backdoor cut to Coots. His shot does not fall. Rebounded by Kinzel. Taking it the other way. And overhand hard throw like a football. Goes too far, as you could expect if you throw it like a football. So it goes off the wall. It'll be a turnover. Carrington will take it. 29-24 in favor of Carrington. And a pass is deflected out of bounds by Hebe. It'll stay with the Cardinals. McAloney will go to the sideline to throw in the sideline pass. I think there's discussion about how much time should be on the shot clock. They've got it sorted out. Now Hui tries to throw it to Adrian Otis, but it gets stolen by Forderer and taken the other way. His layup goes up and in. He gets fouled on the shot. He's got a chance at a three-point play. Forderer now has 7, looking for 8. He's been great on defense this game so far. He's had a lot of steals, which have really changed the momentum for the Thunder. Now with 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the first half, his free throw goes off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Coots. And he makes a nice pass to Otis, which breaks the press. Now Coots to Ehrman, takes a 3. It's short. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover. So the 3 is no good. 54 seconds remain on the clock. Forderer makes a nice pass. And now off the glass, up and in for Little. He's got 4. Yes, there's 2 Littles. It's Lucas and Dylan. Lucas has 4. 25 seconds remaining. McAloney drives into the paint, tries to kick out, but travels on the way. So now the Thunder have a chance to take the last shot here. Shot clock's off. Under 20 seconds remaining. Now 15. Kinzel nearly lost it. It's recovered by Forderer. His shot off the glass does not fall. And now he touches it while he was also touching the out-of-bounds line. So now 6 seconds remain. Ehrman's got it. Otis has to make something quick. Puts up a shot. It does not fall. It is far left. And that's how we'll end this first half. So after an exciting first half, your score is 29-28 in favor of Carrington. We'll take a short break. I'm Vinny Rappel, and we'll take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break. We still got about a minute and 45 seconds from the third quarter. We'll give you some halftime stats for your Carrington Cardinals. Your leading scorer, which is 7th grader Radke Hui, he's got 9 for the Cardinals. Your leading scorer for the Thunder is Caden Heeb, the 5'10 junior. He's got 9 as well. Or check that, he's got 12 for the Thunder. Free throws for the Cardinals. They are currently 0 for 2 on free throws. Not so good for the Cardinals. Free throws have not been that much of a struggle for them because the Thunder have not had many fouls in the first half. They had only 1. The foul differential is 9-1. Cardinals have had 9 fouls in the first half, which is our biggest stat of the first half. And with 45 seconds to go, we will start this second half of the JV game. Oh, scratch that 45 seconds. They're ready right now. So we will start right now. To begin the second half, the Cardinals will start with it. It's Adrian Otis. He passes it to Hui. Now back to Otis. Ehrman hesitates, drives in, kicks out to Hui. He pump fakes, swings it to Adrian. Skip pass to Hui. Now Ehrman takes a corner 3. It's wide. Rebounded by the Thunder, going the other way. They recovered the dribble. Now Forderer was touching the out-of-bounds line when he touched the ball, so it'll be a turnover. Carrington's ball. 7:25 to go in the third. It's still 29-28 in favor of Carrington. Hui bounces it to Ehrman. Now Adrian. Skip pass to Hui. Pump fake. Now Ehrman, all outside the arc. Looking for someone to drive in. Thunder have been playing some pretty solid defense so far. And a foul is called on the ground. Foul is called. It'll go against Little. His first. Team's first. Now the inbounds pass goes to Isaiah, who makes a nice pass to Adrian Otis, who puts up a nice shot off the glass, and it's up and in for 2 points. 2 more points makes it 31-28 in favor of Carrington. Now Heeb takes a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Isaiah. Now Adrian to Hui. 4-3. That's no good. And it rolls out of bounds. Last touched by the Thunder. Adrian Otis throws it into Coots. He takes a mid-range shot. That's good. 2 more for Coots. He has 7 in the game. And now your score is 33-28 in favor of Carrington. Now a nice pass to Little. Goes off the glass. Now he gets his own rebound, puts it up again. That's no good. Rebounded by Isaiah. Adrian makes a long pass to Ehrman. Ehrman recovers it. Now Coots to Adrian at the top of the key. Passes it to Hui. He catches it. Drives in. Loses the ball. Gets it back. Isaiah. Adrian. Skip pass to Ehrman. Pump fake. Now Coots. Adrian makes a nice bounce pass into Ehrman. But I think he traveled. Yep, it's going to be a travel. Travel will make a turnover for the Cardinals. So it'll be Thunder ball. With 5:40 remaining in the third. They make a nice pass into Kinzel, and he loses the ball by Adrian Otis, who takes it the other way. Nice bounce pass. Ehrman gets the ball kicked out to Hui, who takes a shot. No good. Rebounded by the Thunder, going the other way. Kinzel lost the ball, and now it's touched by the Thunder before it hits out of bounds the line. So it'll be Carrington's ball. Ehrman will take a breather. McEloney will check in. Adrian passes it to Huey. Now McEloney. And the ball stolen by the Thunder. Going the other way is Forderer, who puts a shot up off the glass, and that's up and in. 33-30 in favor of the Cardinals. Timeout's called by Carrington. We'll take it as well with 4:48 remaining in the third. Your score is 33-30. I'm Vinny Rappel, and we'll take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break for the last few minutes of this third period. We start with Carrington's ball. It's Huey in the corner, being double guarded. He gets it out to Adrian, who loses his dribble on the way. Now Hebe gets a steal. Now a mid-range shot for Kinzel, does not fall. Isaiah gets the rebound. Now Adrian makes a long pass, trying to find Huey, which does not work out. It gets deflected out of bounds. Carrington's ball. Last touch by Kinzel, so Adrian will go to the baseline to throw in the inbounds pass, and he does. Right to Hebe, it's a steal. Forderer with nobody in front of him. Now it's a one-on-one. He takes a mid-range shot instead. Does not fall. Isaiah gets the rebound. Now Adrian's got it. He makes a pass to McEloney. Now back to Adrian. 4 minutes remaining in the third. Adrian's got it. Bounce pass to McEloney. He thought about taking a three. Doesn't take it. Picks up the dribble. Now Adrian. Back to McEloney. Now the three's taken. It's short. Last touch by the Thunder. It'll be Carrington's ball. Huey passes it to Coleman. Now Adrian to Huey. 4-3. Does not fall. Coleman attempted to save it. Could not get there in time. 3:43 remaining in the third. Now Forderer. Takes it across the half-court line. Now Little to Kinzel. Thought about taking a three. Doesn't take it. Now Kinzel to Little. Kick out to the corner. Now a three is taken. That's well short. Rebounded by Coots. And now Carrington's got it. Coots, now Huey in the corner. Ball was lost out of bounds. Foul was called, though, on the ground. Foul goes against Ehrman. And Coots gets a shot up and in. Gets fouled on the shot for a chance at a three-point play. 35-30 in favor of Carrington. Coots to the free throw line. Coots having a good game so far. He's got 9. looking for 10. He's got 10. The Cardinals are now 1 for 3 in favor, or 4 free throws this game. Forderer drives in, passes it out to Kinzel. Now being guarded by Adrian. Heeb takes it out to the top of the arc. Teammates collide. Now it's recovered by Forderer. He drives into the lane, puts up a shot. He's fouled. The shot does not fall, but 2 free throws coming for Forderer. He's 0 for 2 in free throws this game. He's got 4 points and 2 fouls. His first shot does not fall. Christensen checks in for the Cardinals. Hui will take a breather with 2:40 to go in the third. Now Forderer takes his second free throw. Bounces off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Carrington. Adrian makes a nice dribble move to Coleman, who gets a shot off the glass, which falls. It's 2 more for Coleman. Now Heeb takes a 3. That's no good. Fouls on the ground. It's a push. So the ball will go the other way. The push is called against 44, which is Taryn Tripp. He's got 1 foul. Now Adrian makes a nice pass to McEloney. Now Christensen takes a mid-range shot. That's no good. Rebounded by Coleman. Kicks out to Adrian. Spin move for Adrian. Now he throws it into Coleman. Spin move off the glass. 2 more for Coleman. He's got 6. And it's 40-30 in favor of Carrington. Now Forderer puts a shot up off the glass. That does not fall. Adrian gets a screen. And now a foul is called. It's Coleman's first foul. So the Thunder will take the possession with 1:35 to go in the third. Heeb makes a nice pass to Little. Now back to Heeb. He takes a nice dribble move, gets in the lane, puts up a shot, does not fall. Now Adrian's got it. He drives in, passes out to Isaiah. Now Adrian to Coleman in the paint. He spins around, puts up a shot. He's fouled. The shot does not fall, but Coleman goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Check that. Foul is against Adrian Otis. It'll be a turnover. So the Thunder will take the possession. Now a double dribble is called. Now a nice shot off the glass. Goes up and in for Kinzel. It's 40-32. 45 seconds remaining. Ehrman throws it to Christensen. Now Coots. Bounce passes it to Isaiah. He tries to put up a hook shot. That does not fall. Rebounded by the Thunder. 32 seconds remaining. Makes a nice pass to Little, which falls. Check that, Kinzel. He's got 2 more. It's 40-34. 21 seconds. Shot clock's off. Ehrman has time. Makes a nice bounce pass to Isaiah, and he travels. Now the Thunder has 15 seconds, 15.7 exactly, remaining in the third. Both teams have 4 fouls. And it turns into a steal for the Cardinals. Ehrman has speed, gets the pass out to Isaiah Otis, who puts a shot up off the glass that falls to end the third period. So 2 more for Isaiah Otis. Leads us into the fourth period. We will take a short break. I'm Benny Rappel, and thank you for listening to the i3G Sports Network. We will take a short break, and when we come back, we will bring you the beginning of the fourth period on the i3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break. We start off with a shot by the Thunder, which gets blocked, but a foul is called. Foul will go against Coleman. Check that Ehrman. He's got 2. Now taking free throws is number 4, Jacob Griffith. His first free throw does not fall. Sophomore guard for the Thunder. His second one does fall. And it's 42-35 in favor of Carrington. Now Ehrman passes it to Isaiah. Now McAloney. And now a long pass goes out of bounds. So now the Thunder will take the ball. Kinzel takes a mid-range shot. It does not fall. He now goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw does not fall. It's wide left for Kinzel. Second one does not fall. Rebounded by Adrian Otis, who takes it the other way. Now he throws it into the post. It's Coleman. Puts up a shot. Misses the glass, and it's rebounded by Little. Now Kinzel to Little. Takes a mid-range shot. It falls. 2 more for Little. Lucas Little at that. And now your new score is 42-37. 6:50 remaining. Coleman makes a nice post move. Puts up a shot off the rim. Does not fall. Rebounded by Lucas. And now the pass goes too far for the Thunder. It'll be a turnover. Coots checks in for Carrington. Coleman will take a breather. 6:39 remaining in the fourth. 5-point difference. It's still anyone's game. Adrian Otis being guarded by Kinzel. Drives in, passes to Coots, gets it back. His brother looks for the ball, now kicks out to Coots. That's a corner three. It's off the rim, rebounded by Isaiah. Now kicks out to Hui. He's fouled on the rebound. So it'll be Carrington's ball under the hoop with 6:18 remaining. Inbounds goes to Coots. He puts a shot up off the glass. Rebounded by Lucas Little for the Thunder. Now taking it the other way, and the pass gets deflected out of bounds off the Cardinals. So it'll be Thunder ball. Inbounds pass goes to Little. Now spinning around and firing, does not fall for Xander Hayes. It's rebounded by Adrian. He makes a nice hesitation, puts up a shot off the glass, does not fall. Rebounded by Dylan Little. Now Dylan's got it. Tries to drive in, kicks out. Now putting a shot up off the rim, does not fall, is Griffith. Now Kinzel. Takes a mid-range shot. It does not fall. Rebounded by Griffith. He puts a shot up, and it falls. 2 more for Griffith. He's got 3 on the game. Your new score is 42-39. Timeout by Carrington. We'll take it as well with 5:14 remaining. Your score is 42-39. In the 4th period, we'll take a short break. I'm Vinny Rappel, and thank you for listening to the i3G Sports Network. We will be taking a short break, and when we come back, we will bring you the last 5 minutes of this JV game on the i3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break for the last 5 minutes and 14 seconds of this game. Adrian Otis will start with the ball. He throws it into Coleman. And now a costly turnover off of a top of a player's head. Turns into a Thunder possession. Now Griffith being guarded by Ehrman. Ehrman took the ball away from him. He's got no one in front of him. And his shot gets blocked by Dylan Little. Cardinals now with the ball. Inbounds pass goes off the back of the backboard. It'll be a turnover. Now Dylan Little passes it into Kinzel. He puts up a shot. It's no good. Last touch by the Thunder before it rolls out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Carrington's ball now with 4:45 remaining in the 4th. Up by 3. Adrian gets it to Coleman. Spinning around, gives it right back to Adrian. He drives in, puts up a shot. It does not fall. Rebounded by Kinzel. Kinzel puts up a mid-range shot. It falls. He's got 2 more. And it's 42-41. Carrington has it. Coleman had it in the lane. It does not fall, and now it's taken by the Thunder. Putting up a shot off the glass, does not fall. For Xander Hayes. Now Isaiah. Check that, Adrian. Takes it across half-court line. Takes a 3 of his own. Off the glass, rebounded by Hui. Nearly gets taken from him, but it turns into a jump ball. Now they make a inbounds pass to Hui, which does not fall. Taken by Kinzel. Being guarded by Adrian. And it's a turnover. So an elbow thrown makes it a turnover. So it'll be Carrington's ball with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. It's 1-point game. Adrian Otis gets fouled on his way down. Looks like we got 2 injuries on the court. Slow to get up. We will take a short break, and we will come back when everything's sorted out on the I3G Sports Network. Adrian Otis got a little banged up on the last play. He made it over to the bench safely. Hopefully he's okay. Now taking free throws in his place will be Ehrman, Weston Ehrman, the 7th grader. He's got 2 points in this game. He's looking for more. His first free throw does not fall. Second shot goes up and does not fall. They're going to call another foul. Nope. Oh, check that. It's going to be a lane violation against the Thunder, so it'll be more free throws for Ehrman. So now this one falls for Ehrman, making the new score of 43-41 in favor of Carrington. Another foul was called. This foul is called against Ehrman. It's his third. The inbounds pass goes to Kinzel. Now Little puts up a shot off the back of the rim, which goes up and in. Ehrman to McAloney. Now Huey. It's a tie game, and a foul is called. Foul's on the ground. It'll stay with Carrington. Foul goes against number 1, Tayson Kinzel. Kinzel has 4. Now Huey thought about taking a 3. He passed it to Coots instead. Now they kick it back to Coots. He thought about taking a corner 3. He drives in, kicks out to Coleman. Now driving in is Coleman. Coots pump fakes, tries to pass it, and it gets nearly stolen by Griffith, but it rolls out of bounds. It'll stay Cardinals ball. 2:41 remaining in the fourth. Huey receives the inbounds pass. Now Coots loses the ball. It's a steal for the Thunder, going the other way. And a foul is called. So the foul goes against McAloney. That's his second foul. Couple subs check in for the Cardinals. 2:27 remaining. It's a tie game. Both teams have 4 fouls, so the next foul will cause trouble for the receiving team of the foul. And now Dylan Little puts up a shot of his own. It does not fall. Kinzel gets his rebound, puts it up, does not fall again. Now Christensen gets it. Carrington's ball. 2:14 remaining. Tie game. Christensen drives in, kicks out. It's Ehrman. Huey takes a 3. Does not fall. Rebounded by Dylan Little, but a foul is called. It's going to cost Carrington because the Thunder goes to the free throw line. It'll be Little. Little has 12. Tried to make it 13. Does not fall. His first free throw of the game does not fall. Coleman's second foul. Now his second free throw does not fall, and it's put back up by Kinzel. That doesn't fall. It'll go to Carrington. So Little is 0 for 2 on the free throws, but he's got 12 points and 1 foul in this game. Now Ehrman, being guarded by Griffith, gets by his defender. Now passes it to Huey. Now McAloney, outside the arc. Makes a nice bounce pass into Coleman. He spins around, kicks out McAloney. Hesitates, gets it back to Coleman for a nice shot, which does not fall for the Cardinals. Now Kinzel has it the other way with numbers. And a layup does not fall. Rebounded by Kinzel. Now Dylan Little puts up a shot. Does not fall. Kinzel with the reverse layup. Does not fall. Rebounded by Thunder again. Still doesn't fall. It's a jump ball. Carrington just cannot control these rebounds, which has really cost them in this game. But it's still a tie game. 43 all. A Griffith 3. Does not fall. Rebounded, which has put it back up and no good. But going to the free throw line is number 32, a junior, Dawson Kasula. So Kasula to the free throw line. He's got 2. Very important free throws coming. His first one Off the back of the rim, does not fall. Reminder, after this game, we will be joined by BJ Walters on radio on KDAK The Cardinal, also on YouTube. Now the second shot does fall. Very important free throw is made for Casula, and it's 44-43. Minute 17 remaining in the fourth. Ehrman's got it, needs to make a bucket happen. Coots gets it to Hui in the corner. Isaiah Otis boxes out his defender, gets it, now kicks out to Coots. McAloney with a minute left. Timeout's called by Carrington. We'll take it as well with 57 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. It's a 1-point game. It's 44 for the Thunder and 43 for the Cardinals. We will take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. I'm Vinny Rappel, and thank you for listening. Welcome back after the break for the last 56 seconds of this game. It's a close one, 44-43. Carrington has it, down by 1. Need to get a shot up and in. It's Ehrman, now to Coots. He puts up a long 3, it does not fall, and it's a turnover. 42 seconds left in this game. Carrington will still have a chance at one more possession, if they're lucky, maybe 2. So now Hui is guarding Kinzel, and it's taken away by Coots. His pass gets stolen back by the Thunder. Now that pass gets stolen by Isaiah Otis. Hui's got it with 20 seconds remaining. McAloney. It's going to be a close one. And another timeout's called for the Cardinals. 16 seconds remaining in this game. Your score is 44-43 in favor of the Thunder. We will take a short break on the I3G Sports Network. "16 seconds remaining in this JV game. Carrington Cardinals have the ball, down by 1. Very important 16 seconds here. Need to be smart with it. Ehrman has it right now. At the top of the key, they pass it to Isaiah. Now into Coleman. A foul's called. On the ground, a foul is called. But that's the 5th free throw, so Coleman will go to the free throw line for very important free throws. Ten seconds remaining. First free throw does not fall for Coleman. So now for the tie. Gotta have this last free throw here for the game. Coleman lines up his shot. He fires. It does not hit. Thunder has gotten the rebound, and a foul's called. They'll send the Thunder to the free throw line with 7 seconds remaining. So the free throws that Carrington needed do not fall, so now they need a lot to go their way, and that's going to start with some missed free throws for the Thunder. But coming up to shoot these free throws is Lucas Little. He's currently 0 for 2 in this game on free throws. This one does not fall, now 0 for 3. He's got 12 on this game. So now he will take his next free throw. 7 seconds still remain on the clock. This one does not hit. Coots has it. Gotta go fast. Coots gets it to Hui. And the game has been won on a half-court one-handed shot by Hui for a buzzer beater. It falls off the back of the glass for the game. 46-44. This game has ended on a half-court one-handed lob shot by Radke Hui, the 7th grader, to end the game 46-44. What an incredible finish for this Cardinal team. Wow. What an insane shot. We will quickly go over some ending scores after a short break. We will take a short break on the i3G Sports Network. Welcome back after the break for the ending stats of this Wild JV ending. Your final stats for the Thunder. We had your leading scorer was Lucas Little with 12 points. Following him was two players, Caden Heeb and Tayson Kinzel, who both had 11 apiece. And number 22, Jaden Forderer, he had 9 apiece. So that total was 44 for your Carrington Cardinals. Weston Ehrman had 2 points of his own. Radke Hui had 9. Asher McEloney had 3. Adrian Otis had 8. Jace Coleman had 7. Isaiah Otis had 4. And your leading scorer with 10 was Jamison Coots. Their total was 46 points. After a wild ending, half-court, one-armed lob shot was Radke Hui to win the game. So we will take a short break while the seniors are getting announced for senior night. So we will take a short break on the I3G Sports Network.
Carrington Cardinal basketball is brought to you by Guard Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI, St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Headlocks, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Beckett Insurance, Sendak, Passett Motors, Bank Forward in Carrington, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment, Dakota Central, Old National Bank, DJ's Home Center, Evans Funeral Home, Farmers Union Insurance, Randy Huey Agent, Retzlaff Seed and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, the Carrington Healthy Communities Coalition, Central Pharmacy, Central City H2O Plus, and Summit Physical Therapy. Now, Carrington Cardinal basketball.
We welcome you to the East Gymnasium inside Carrington High School. Boy, it's already been a crazy night in this gymnasium, and it proves, I'm certain, to get crazier as tonight Cardinal basketball hosts their local rivals, the Thunder of Medina, Pingree-Buchanan. Happy to have you with us, BJ Walters and Benny Rappel with you. Yes, we're on radio tonight as well after wrestling got done an hour and a half ago. Heck, Benny could have brought you the JV game on the radio. It's been quite the night here in Carrington. Before we move forward, let's reflect on what we just saw. Benny, Radke Huey hits a baseball pass 51-footer at the buzzer to beat MPB in the B game.
Yes, he does. I don't know if I've ever seen a luckier shot in person in my life, but yeah, he was able to just put up a shot that went perfectly off the middle of center backboard and went right in. 46-44. You will not be surprised to know that when we talk to Randy Huey in postgame, we're going to bring that up, of course. Well, the Cardinals have had a week since falling to number 1, 4 wins Minnewacan 60-30. They came out of that feeling pretty good about things. Morel Dang didn't hurt them. 8 points. Tate Wolski outscored Morel Dang 11-8. So for Carrington, there is reason to feel okay about things coming out of that game.
Right, I think that they learned a lot of good things, and I think that they were able to learn from a few things. And yeah, like you said, Tate Wolski was able to really handle his own. He was able to really shut Morel Dang down, and I think that was really beneficial for the team.
Well, Carrington, they do come in 5-13, 0-10 in region play. And let's make one thing perfectly clear. This may be Medina Pingree-Buchanan Super Bowl. It's not for Carrington. There's 3 games left. This is the third most important of them.
Right, they definitely got to just go build off of what they've been doing so far and go with what they know has been working and just try to find a way to score points.
The Super Bowl comment will make more sense in just a little while. Trust me, when we talk with head coach Randy Huey. But for MPB, this is about being sharp. The next time they're on the court, a week from tomorrow, they will be the number 5 seed taking on 4th-seeded Kidder County in the District 2B boys basketball tournament.
Right, they definitely got to use this game to get more prepared so they're ready to go for next week. And I think that tonight they just got to work on figuring out what's going to work best for them and the plays that they're going to run and figure out how they're going to operate their team going into the postseason.
Jeremy Weinmeister's team comes in 15-3 overall. Coming up on our pregame report, yes, our pregame visit with the head coach of the Cardinals, Randy Huey. But on the backside of this break, we take a look at what else is going on, not just tonight, we'll highlight tonight, but there's a big game where we're going to learn something about a Region 2 team tomorrow night. We'll take a look at that and the whole schedule and the standings when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Guard Dental in Carrington has your smile on the mind. Guard Dental specializes in orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, teeth whitening, dental crowns and bridges, dental veneers, dental implants, general and family dentistry, root canals, clear aligner orthodontics, sedation dentistry, dentures, lasers, TMJ therapy, and wisdom teeth removal. Call Guard Dental today for family dentistry and beyond. Guard Dental in Carrington, 701-652-2300.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Cardinals and Medina, Pingree-Buchanan coming up very shortly. And right now, let's take a look at the state rankings at the moment as the media polls as of Wednesday. Well, there they are. 4 wins, Minnewacan number 1, Central Cass number 2, Beulah number 3, and then a tie for 4th with Wahpeton and Devils Lake. I don't know how Devils Lake is still in the top 5, but nonetheless. Receiving votes, Grafton, Kindred, who has lost 3 in a row and won't have Brooks Bacco for the rest of the regular season. He hurt his ankle last weekend. That tiny print is Shiloh Christian and Hazen. Now tonight, Shiloh Christian and Hazen play each other. So we'll learn a little something about that. Let's go to the region standings now. And you'll see that Harvey-Wells County, now this might end up being somewhat controversial. Harvey-Wells County in overtime beat Devils Lake's junior varsity and got credit for it as a double counter region win. That's why they jumped Mayport, and that's why if they beat Hillsborough Central Valley tomorrow night, Carrington is locked into the number 8 seed. Keep in mind, there's a game in Fesson in a week from Monday where the Cardinals are trying to get out of the number 8 seed. Well, it won't happen if Harvey beats Hillsborough because Mayport already has the tiebreaker with Carrington. Now we'll look at the scoreboard for tonight, and Grafton is at Kittleson County Central, Minnesota. Where is that? Beats me. Vinny probably knows better than I do, and he's shaking his head no. Oak Grove is at Mayport CG, and East Grand Forks, Minnesota, as at Thompson. But Vinny, tomorrow night, if you think Devils Lake should be a top 5 team, you have a chance to be proved right. They are in Castleton tomorrow night to take on the second-ranked Squirrels.
Right, and Devils Lake definitely just, it's going to be a big game. They've got their 2 big players back, the Palmer brothers, and I think that they've been really electric the past few games. They've been able to put up a lot of points, and if the Devils Lake's able to stick together and fight through the adversity, they have a chance to win that game.
Central Cass coming off of a 30-point win over Kindred. When's the last time Kindred lost a game by 30? We all thought that was going to happen in the state championship game last year, and we saw what happened.
Right, Central Cass is definitely a tough team, and they've got a lot of good players, and I think if they're able to come do what they've been doing to a lot of teams, they'll be just fine.
Oh, they're going to be more than fine. They may be the only team that could stop Morrell Dang and company from winning the state championship, although Tate will be the first one to tell you, Beulah's the real deal. He really believes in the Beulah Miners. Speaking of Tate, if you were with us on YouTube a little while ago, you saw it. Tate Wolski and Maddox McAloney. It's their senior night. It is not easy when you're a senior and you know that you are a part of the beginning of the rebuild, not the middle of the rebuild. The rebuild will go on for another couple years for this program, but their leadership has really helped these young kids along.
Right, they've definitely been 2 big leaders on this team, and I think that a lot of these younger guys really look up to those 2 players, and I think that both of their impacts on the team have really been important, and I think that they're definitely going to be missed by everyone on the team.
Including by their head coach, Randy Huey, who will talk about that and this game on the backside of this break when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
love,
acute care,
clinic.
Why choose professional eye care centers? 4 great reasons are Dr. Bone, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jangoa, and now introducing Dr. Jordan Thomas, 4 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and more. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
Rivalry night and senior night here in Carrington. It's the Cardinals and the MPB Thunder coming up, and we're joined by Cardinal head coach Randy Huey, and we'll get to the game in a second, but you've got two seniors who have been big contributors to this program for a long time, in Tate and in Maddox. What is tonight like for you on their senior night?
Yeah, you're right. You know, Tate has been a big contributor on the defensive end of the ball for us for, the last couple years, and Maddox on the offense side of the ball, and they're both good leaders, in different ways too. And Tate is just a hard worker, and pushes those younger guys and the other guys around him. And Maddox is a leader and does some other things, and so he does some on and off the court type leadership. And so we're gonna miss both those guys next year. But tonight, we want to celebrate them. They have one home game after tonight yet at home, but the end is coming near for them, and we just want to hopefully enjoy every moment we can with them.
You mentioned the word leadership. It's so fascinating watching those two guys. Tate's, if he wanted to be a coach someday, it'd be great because he's not afraid to correct people, whereas Maddox quietly goes about his business, leads by example. When you have those two different kind of leaders, it really works.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You hit both their leadership styles right on the head there. And, it's a nice contrast. Everybody can't be a vocal leader. Otherwise, you got too many chiefs and nobody wants to follow along with that. So you're right. You got to have, a good contrast to both. And I think we have both with them.
So you've had a week to get ready for this game, MPB. But with the greatest of respect to this game, you've got more important games upcoming. So how much goes into this one and how much goes into Grafton, Harvey, and the tournament?
Yeah, this is just another game. This game, it's a game you want to compete and you want to, try to come out and win it. But, we have, like you said, we have more important games after this. So, the Grafton and Harvey games are way more important for us. Grafton's the team we could easily play next weekend in the first round of the, region tournament. And, so we got to put a lot of stock into those games. And, this one, we just kind of kept working all week on some stuff. And, we had a shoot around earlier today when we started to go through MPB. So, we're next week with Grafton. We'll start preparing for them right away on Monday.
You look at MPB, and they are, at least this year, and it's not always the case with Class B teams, but they are built a little like a Class A team. They've got a big man averaging a double-double. They got some good guards. So a good warm-up back into Region 2 play next week.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a 15-win team, and so they've had a really nice season. The two Hoffman boys, Gage on the inside does a really, really nice job, and, he's a guy that we're going to have to take away tonight. They got some good guard play. Kinzel, Hoffman, and Ova are good guards. And we're going to have our eyes on them at all times, and, hopefully not let them get going from the outside. And, we've talked about this with them as, through the grapevine, we heard that, a couple of the seniors on their senior night said their number one memory is beating Carrington last year, so good for them. That was a big win for them last year. But, so we know we're going to get their number one game, and we're going to have to be ready to compete tonight.
All right, I wasn't going to be the one to bring it up, but since you did, this is not going to be the biggest win of your seniors' careers, but when they hear something like that, that gets the competitive juices flowing a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to lose to teams like that, but they, we're going to come out and we're going to try to compete with them, and they're a good team, and I think it should be a really, really good battle tonight.
Well, Coach, have some fun and good luck.
All right, thanks, BJ. Go Cardinals.
That is Cardinal head coach Randy Huey joining us, and the Bassett Motors starting lineups are next when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Carrington Drug, your independently owned Good Neighbor Pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
back in the Central City. Cardinals and Thunder coming up, but first we pause 10 seconds for station identification. Live from the East Gymnasium, this is Cardinal basketball.
The Cardinal is AM 1600 KDAK, Carrington, and FM 100.1 K261EW, Carrington. Locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
And now tonight's Bassett Motors starting lineups. Bassett Motors has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The sales crew offers friendly personal service. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends. Call today, 652-2955. First for the visitors at 1 guard, 5'9" senior Chase Ova. 9.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 5 assists per game for Ova this season. The other guard, Tarek Kinzel, 5'8" senior, 14.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists a game. At 1 forward, 6'2" junior Trevin Bame, 4 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. The other forward is 6'3" sophomore Drew Hoffman, 11.9 points, 7 rebounds a game. And the center's a good one, 6'5" senior Gage Hoffman, averaging easily a double-double, 20 points and 12 rebounds a game for head coach Jeremy Weinmeister. Quickly for Carrington in the backcourt tonight, 6'4" senior Maddox McAloney and 6'4" junior Talon Merring. In the front court, 6'2" sophomore forward Hayden Hagel and 6'1" senior forward Tate Wolski. And in the middle, 6'5" junior center Alec Threadgold for first-year head coach Randy Huey. Cardinals all white with red, Thunder all black with white numbers and letters outlined in red. And when we come back, the opening tip when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
Thinking about insurance? Think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farm owners grow and succeed today and into the future.
Well, now I kind of feel bad for taking the commercial because our guy Drew Matt sang the national anthem tonight. And of course, we did the feature on him on This Week in Carrington Sports. You can watch another installment this Sunday night. We've got the recap of the Carrington girls' win over Lisbon, highlights from this one, and what if I told you that someone knew the sophomore girls would be this good 8 years ago? More on that Sunday on This Week in Carrington Sports. Well, Benny, let's get keys to the game. Medina Pingree-Buchanan first.
I think Medina Pingree-Buchanan needs to just try to shut down Carrington's offense right away and try to get a lot of steals and takeaways out of Carrington's hands. And if they're able to keep the ball out of Carrington's hands and be able to get a lot of points, I think they're going to be able to do just fine.
How does Carrington win this ball game?
Carrington needs to start off hot. They like to get started early and ride on the momentum throughout the game and play to their strengths. And I think if they're able to start off hot and get a couple nice buckets right away, I think they're going to be just fine.
How do they go about limiting Gage Hoffman? 20 points and 12 boards a game.
I think that they're just going to need a big night out of Alec Threadgold. He's going to have to do a lot of work in the paint, and I think he's going to have to definitely be a big player tonight, and he's going to have a great game.
Cardinals will move right to left, Thunder left to right. We're happy to have you with us tonight. We didn't know this would be the case, but on FM 100.1 AM 1600 KDAK, the Cardinal, at newsdakota.com on the KDAK, the Cardinal mobile app by asking your smart speaker to open KDAK, the Cardinal, and tonight on YouTube. So basically, if you can't find us, it's because you haven't looked. So
That's the best way to have it, right? I mean, if it's easy to access, then there you go.
if you need easier access than that, then, I mean, we're happy to oblige, but, you know, we're doing all we can to make sure you can find us wherever you are. And after this, there's only 2 more times in the regular season to find us. Vinny, you and I were talking about earlier, it is hard to figure we're almost to the end.
Right, I know, and it's crazy to think that we were just thinking about early baseball season already a couple days ago, and now here we are with a lot of snow on the ground and just a couple games left of basketball.
You ain't getting no baseball season for a while.
I wish.
North Dakota remembered it was North Dakota. Let's just say that and move on. Jumping center Hoffman and McAloney. We hope you enjoy it. We think we've got a good one for you tonight. It is rivalry night, of course. And the opening tip is controlled by McAloney. And away we go. Carrington against a man-to-man. Right side, it's McAloney driving left and leaving for Mering. He gets to the baseline, dumps it down. Kick out, McAloney at 3. How about that to start senior night? Maddox McAloney at 3, and the Cardinals lead 3-0. And now getting inside and finishing is Gage Hoffman. So a 3-2 start to life tonight in Carrington. At the other end, Hagel to Mering, right wing. On the left side, it is Wolski. Dumping it down to Threadgold. Kick out. McAloney from the elbow. Banks it in. He's got all 5. And it's a good start for the Cardinals. They lead 5-2. Now at the other end, a dump down, turnaround jumper for Kinzel doesn't go. Rebound Cardinals. Here they come with Mering. Up ahead, Threadgold. Lost his balance momentarily. Gets inside, spins, kicks it out. Nope. He's called for steps first, a turnover. Well, this is a high-intensity start, Benny.
Right, it really is, and I think Carrington did exactly what they were trying to do, which was start hot early, and now we'll see if they can build on that.
Cardinals lead 5-2. Bank forward scoreboard with a minute and a half just about gone, and a floater doesn't go. Rebound loose. Wolski controls for Carrington. Here's McAloney the other way. Maddox down the lane. Runner long. Rebound taken in by Hoffman. Kinzel down the right side against Wolski. Around the screen. Pick and roll game. Knocked away. Nearly stolen, but knocked out of bounds by Alec Threadgold. A baseline left inbound for MPB. It's kind of in an awkward spot, so they just throw it in to Hoffman. Here's Gage Hoffman giving up top for Bain. Down the lane with a reverse layup left short. Offensive rebound, Kinzel. Goes back up, hits the front of the rim. Gets his own miss. Goes left side, Bain, jumper. Nope, rebound, Wolski. Cardinals have it in a 3-point lead. It's a good start for Carrington. Boy, the JV game was intense earlier tonight, and it was won on a 50-footer at the buzzer by Radke Huey. Here's Hayden Hagel giving to Wolski right side. Wolski coming off of 11 points a week ago. McAloney gets in the lane and leaves for Hagel. Here's Mering with 8 to shoot. Talon, a step back. Tried to go left side. It's off the foot of Wolski and taken away. At the other end, a bump foul on McAloney, his first. We have 5:25 to play in the opening quarter. Bank forward scoreboard, Cardinals 5, Medina Pingree-Buchanan 2. Baseline right inbound for Chase Ova. Throws in deep towards Hoffman. A handoff to Kinzel. And Ova against Mering on the right wing for Kinzel. Gets a high ball screen. Double comes, and the second foul on McAloney. And that is a problem spot now for Randy Huey. Vinny, it looks like he's going to be replaced by Ewan Aberle, 6'3" junior guard, 3 points, 3.5 rebounds, and that is a tough break.
Right, it's costly fouls for McAloney, and that might really hurt him coming into the second half of the game.
Ova throws in right side, stolen by Hayden Hoggle. That's a long pass to try there on the baseline. Aberle the other way, finds Merring around a screen. Talon leaves it. Here's left wing. Wolski down to Threadgold, and I know you're a big man. I know that's a chest pass. Vinny, that's got to be caught.
Right, it definitely does. It's just a unlucky bounce, and I just don't think his hands were high enough ready for it, and that's just an unlucky bounce for Threadgold.
Kyson Uren, a 6-foot freshman forward, 5 points, 4.5 rebounds a game in for the Thunder. Around a screen is Drew Hoffman. He's worked on by Aberle. Gives to Gage Hoffman, who spins into the lane with a jumper that falls off the rim. Wow, I thought that was going in. Rebound Wolski. Here comes Carrington up by 3 with Merring. Around a screen going left, lost it out of bounds off of Drew Hoffman. 4:31 to play, opening quarter, bank forward, scoreboard 5-2 Cards. Merring, baseline left inbound, 25 to shoot, 4:31 in the quarter. Talon throws it in deep to Wolski. Merring around a screen. Goes right, pick and roll, down the lane, Threadgold, missed it wide left, and a rebound for Uren. And the other way, Uren gives it to Ova. Here's Kinzel. Ova again. Hoffman, backdoor cut to Ova, beautiful pass. 5-4. Left side, Wolski. Dribbling right against Ova, gives to Merring. Left side, it's Hoggle. Hayden finds Merring straight away against Kinzel. Gets by Kinzel and got fouled on the floor, I believe. Don't believe it's on the shot, and it's not, and it's on Tarek Kinzel's first. Baseline right inbound. And it's with Hoggle. Deflected ball. Hoggle gets it back. Dribbles into the front court. Hayden holds, finds Merring. Fakes a 3, drives left, gets down the lane to bank it in. Talon Merring's first basket, 7-4 Cardinals. With 3:20 to play in the first quarter on the bank forward scoreboard. Hoffman straight away. Fakes a handoff. Hoffman down the lane. Stops, gets trapped, skips it to the corner. Faking a 3 is Uren. Up top, Kinzel's 3 is short. He got his own miss and gets swatted by Hoggle. Oh, what a block by Hayden Hoggle. That gets the Hawaiian shirt-clad student section on their feet. Merring a 3. A little long rebound, Wolski. Goes back in. Can't finish, rebound Ova. And here come the Thunder from left to right. Chase Ova crosses over right and has it taken out of his hands by Talon Merring. That might have been Hoggle again that got a hand on it. Hayden's everywhere early. 2:30 to play in the opening quarter. 7-4 Carrington. Left side, Ewan Aberle. Holding. Gives to Merring. Right side, Hoggle. Down towards Aberle, whose turnaround jumper is short. And a rebounding foul on Ewan. Vinny, that looked to me like a foul out of frustration with the shot.
Right, I think it was, and you definitely cannot be giving up those kinds of fouls.
And a Dakota Central timeout called by Jeremy Weinmeister. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and experience Command IQ today at dakotacentral.com. We'll keep it here, 2:14 to play in the first. What do you make of it so far there, Vinny?
I think it's been great hustle by both teams. I think that Carrington's been able to, they were able to get hot right away with opening 3, which was good, and then they were just able to build a couple shots on top of that, and if they go at this speed, I think that we're going to see a really close game.
Last year, this was a rather high-scoring game over in Pingree, and Carrington fell behind early, kept rallying, but they didn't have The defense needed to come all the way back as they lost that game 77-64 in Pingree. Here's Chase Oba. Left side, Kinzel. Into the corner for Drew Hoffman. Ooh, that's tight by Aberly. Straight away, Oba. Mid-post feed, Drew Hoffman. Check it, Gage Hoffman. Right side, Oba, 12 to shoot. Gets baseline, kick, corner. Kinzel, 3. He got it. First points for Tarek Kinzel, and we're tied for the first time at 7-all. 100 seconds of the first. Right side, Hoggle. Ball fakes, now gives to Aberly in the right wing corner. Back around it comes to Mehring eventually. Talon around the screen, drives the lane. Talon Mehring lays it in. 9-7 Cardinals, and Talon's got 4. The other 5 to Maddox McAloney. Right side, Kinzel. Into the corner for Huron. Here's Hoffman. Gage Hoffman tries to drive and is cut off. Here's a 3 for Kinzel. Off the back iron. Rebound Mehring. Here he comes, final minute of play of the first quarter. Here's Tate Wolski, a right wing 3. A little long, and it goes over the backboard, so it'll go to Medina Pingree-Buchanan. Neither of these teams go all that deep. They go 6, maybe 7 deep. On the left side, it's Kinzel. Spinning left, goes into the corner. Mid-post feed and a foul on Wolski. Last one to give. Nope, they called it on Tate. His first team's 4th, and back in comes Trayvon Bain. He's in for Hoffman. You still 41 extra seconds getting your big man a break. Here's Kinzel. Around the screen. Left side, it's Chase Oba, guarded by Mehring. Oba throws it into the mid-post, and a deflected ball is stolen. Tell you what, Carrington's defense has been pretty good early. A steal for Aberly. And now the shot clock is off. Carrington can take the final shot of the quarter if they want. It's Aberly. Straight away, Wolski. Here's Mehring with 12 on the first quarter clock. Right side, Hoggle. 8 to shoot. Left side, Mehring. Off the screen. Gives to Wolski, who gets the lane, gets inside, and lays it in at the buzzer. Tate Wolski with a basket. And at the end of a quarter, on the Bank Forward scoreboard, it reads Carrington 11, Medina, Pingree-Buchanan 7. And Cardinal basketball will continue on the I3G Sports Network.
Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends. Running tough, running strong. High Plains Equipment.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly, knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location.
Cardinals 11, Medina Pingree-Buchanan 7. As we go to the second quarter, BJ Walters, Vinny Rappel with you. The second to last home game and senior night for Carrington. Maddox McAloney's back in with 2 fouls. He replaces Hoggle. And Kinzel throws it right to Mehring. Talon to the other end will lay it up and in. 13-7, and Carrington has scored 6 in a row. Here's Ova to Kinzel. Hoffman, Gage Hoffman, has it taken out of his hands by Wolski. Man, they're everywhere right now. Here's Talon Mehring. Aberly towards McAloney in the mid-post, spinning, kicking, Aberly open three. Bang! Ewan Aberly a three at 16-7 Cardinals. Around a screen, down the left side, Drew Hoffman fires a three and hits. Drew Hoffman's first basket makes it 16-10. Here's Mehring. Aberly holding. Gives it right side, Threadgold. Towards Wolski. Mehring around a screen, gets downhill. Kicks it out to McAloney, who's down the lane. Gets inside, puts it up too strong. And held ball on the rebound. It goes to Carrington. Vinny, right now the Cardinals are badly outplaying the Thunder.
Right, they're out hustling them, and I think that they've been able to really fly around a lot more on defense, and I think that's really why they're able to be up right now.
6:33 until the break on the bank forward scoreboard. Off the inbound pass, it comes to Mehring, who goes up over Kinzel to get it. Wolski. Down towards Threadgold, working on Hoffman. Alec Threadgold banks it in over Hoffman. His first basket, 18-10 Cardinals. Crossing over left. Here's a three that is banked way to the right by Boehm. Rebound Wolski. And here comes Carrington up by 8. It's Mehring. Crosses over right, gives to Wolski, cutting left. Down to Threadgold, knocked away by Hoffman and stolen by Kinzel. Here is Oba. Skip it. Kinzel drives in, little floater off the rim. Rebound Mehring. And here comes Taylor the other way with speed. 3-on-2. Mehring all the way to finish. Timeout Medina Pingree-Buchanan. 20-10 Cardinals on the bank forward scoreboard. And Cardinal basketball will continue on the I3G Sports Network.
This is Tanner from Leading Edge Equipment. We've got you covered for all your on-farm bulk oil needs. We deliver high-quality John Deere engine oil, High Guard, Cool Guard, and DEF, along with a wide selection of oil tanks and accessories. Call Scott in Michigan, Chuck in Carrington, or me, Tanner in Devils Lake. We're ready to deliver right to your farm. Leading Edge Equipment, your family-owned John Deere dealer in Michigan, Devils Lake, Hamden, and Carrington. Talk to the parts department today.
Cardinal basketball all season long brought to you in part by CHI, St. Alexius Health Carrington Medical Center, compassionate care close to home, and Bickett Insurance. For your free estimate on auto, farm, home, business, or life insurance, call Bickett Insurance 652-1775, located near the roundabout in Carrington. Vinny, right now it is all Cardinals.
Right, Cardinals have started off hot in the first half, and I think that they've been able to really build on some momentum, and now they really got a lot of momentum going into this last few minutes of the second quarter.
Destroying them on the boards, destroying them on the backboards, as Kinzel, reverse layup doesn't go. Rebound Aberly. They're first to everything tonight. Here is Mehring, a 1-3-1 zone now from the Thunder. Right side, Wolski. So Weinmeister changes it up during the break. Off of that timeout, Threadgold, Wolski, dribbling left, finds Aberly. Back to Wolski, driving right, stops, kicks. McAloney a three, off the front of the rim and off the mark. The rebound deflects all the way out to Kinzel, who had the ball. Nope, he threw it off of Mehring. I thought it hit him when he was out of bounds, but it'll go to the Thunder. Moving from left to right. Kinzel fakes a three, gets baseline, leaves it for Hoffman. It's Gage Hoffman against Threadgold. Back cut, floater, wide right by Drew. Rebound McAloney. Here comes Carrington the other way. Skip it left side, Mehring pops a three. It's good! Taylor Mehring with 11, and Carrington lead 23-10. They're on a 16-3 run. Driving right, it's Drew Hoffman. Tried to leave it for Gage Hoffman. The ball deflects off of Wolski. Aberly wasn't quite sure whether to go get it or not. It was off Wolski. It'll stay at this end. Hoffman pops a three and buries it. Big man stepping out, and he can do that. Gage Hoffman with the three, and it's 23-10. He's got 5. Or it's 23-13. The lead is 10. He's got 5. Here's Maring. He'll pop another three. A little wide right rebound. Threadgold saved it in, but to Hoffman. Numbers the other way. It's Ova getting in the lane to finish with the right hand from the left side. 23-15. And a timeout is called by Randy Huey. It'll be a 30. We will keep it here. Cardinals leading by 8. And Vinny, a much-needed 5-point spurt by the Thunder.
Right, the Thunder have definitely been able to get the last couple shots up, but I think that Carrington's really been hustling on defense. They've been able to really get a lot of rebounds, and they've been able to really control the pace of this game.
What do you see from the 1-3-1 zone? This is something that MPB is very good at running.
Right, I think that they've been able to run it pretty well so far, and I think that they definitely got to be able to figure out how they're going to be able to stop Carrington and shut him down.
It's the modern game, but it's still a little strange sometimes to see, at least for me, an old school basketball guy. You used to not see good three-point shooting teams get zoned at all.
Right.
Because it makes it hard to cover everybody. But last 10 years, that's changed. Right side, Hoggle drives baseline, wraparound feed off of Ova and out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. Off the inbound, it's Wolski. Dribbling and giving to Maring. McAloney gets trapped, finds Wolski. It's reversed right side to Maring, who drives the lane. Oh, what a ball to Threadgold, and that's how you beat a zone as the high-low gives Threadgold 4. It's 25-15. Now a pick and roll with Hoffman, kick out, faking the three, driving in, and a wraparound feed finds Hoffman. Hoffman almost finished that. He's fouled by Threadgold, and he will shoot two. Now coming into the night, one of the things Hoffman does very well for a big man is shoot free throws, 74%. Remember the days of Shaq struggling to make 50%? Not anymore, man. You got to be able to shoot the free ones. And Gage Hoffman able to knock it down. He's got 6. It's 25-16. And here's Ewan Aberle. Back in for Wolski. May not be a long break, but a break. Hoffman is long with the second one. Rebound McAloney. And here comes Mack from right to left. On the left side, it's Aberle. Back for McAloney. Skip it to Aberle. Turnaround jumper from 12 rolls in. Ewan Aberle's got 5. 27-16 Carrington. In the lane, Hoffman may have been blocked again by Hoggle. Rebound Maring. Up ahead, it's Aberle. Driving to the baseline, stopping, kicking, wide open three, Maring. Wide left, and a rebounding foul on McAloney, that's 3. That's what gets Tate Wolski back in the game for one, but that's a big foul there. 2:17 until halftime. We'll have stats, scores, and Vinny will tell you about a crazy JV game coming up at halftime. My goodness, was it wild. Ova drives the lane, puts it up, spins it in. A lot of English on that ball. Chase Ova's got 6. It's 27-18. Here's Wolski. It's Maring. Down left side, brought back forward against this 1-3-1. And off the hand of Hoggle, a turnover. All in all, this has been a very clean first half. 27-18 Carrington, 1:45 until the break. It's Ova driving left, stops, kicks it to the corner. Now Hoffman. Hoffman jabs and gives to Kinzel instead. Kinzel spins left, goes back. Oh, what a pass, and one. Chance at a three-point play Kyson Huron got baseline, and I don't know how he made that, but he did. Check that, Hoffman, and it's a chance at a three-point play. I don't know how he made that.
Right, that was definitely a really tough shot, but it was a great pass.
Eagles' first foul, and the three-point play is completed. It's a 6-point Carrington advantage with 1:25 and counting left first half, 27-21. Ogle, left side, Threadgold, skip it. Maring's left alone for three, and he pops it off. Offensive rebound, put back, no, but a foul, and free throws for Threadgold. I believe that's the first foul on Gage Hoffman, and it is.
It was a great effort by Threadgold. He just wasn't able to get it in.
That's the one downside to playing a zone. You get overloaded to one side with a shooter. That rebound comes to the backside. Sometimes you're outnumbered. Threadgold fires and does not get the bounce. He comes in 55% on the season at the free throw line. And he will have another. That's the first free throw attempted by Carrington tonight. The second one is long and wide left. Rebound, Wolski. A second chance at it for the Cardinals. Ogle bounces one to Maring near the timeline. Right side, Aberly. Back for Maring, who is knocked off of it, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Chase Ova. With 53.2 to go in the half. Again, coming up stats, scores, and to look back to a JV game that if you were not here, you really missed one. Right side, it's Wolski. Dribbling with the left hand, goes to Maring. Towards the baseline, down to Threadgold, who lays it in. How did he make that pass? Beautiful pass by Maring. 29-21 Carrington. Shot clock is 2 seconds less than the game clock. Ova nearly knocked off of it by Maring. Around a screen chase, Ova gets inside and got fouled on the floor, so it's not free throws, but the shot clock will be off. It is on Talon Maring, his first, team's fourth. No shot clock now for the Thunder, but Ova pops a three and buries it in the corner. From the deep right wing corner, Chase Ova with 9, 29-24. Hagel, deflected ball stolen. Up ahead, Ova lays it up. No, but a foul on Maring with 1.6 left in the half. And in the last 20 seconds, an 8-point lead could be cut to 3 here, Vinny.
Right, and it's definitely been a back and forth game, but I think that it's definitely been a one shot worthy of a game, I think.
Ova fires and spins it out. Chase comes in 74% at the line. Of course, he spent time with some of these guys on the football team a year ago in 2024. The free throws are both good. He's got 10. 1.6 on the clock. It's Aberly trying to pull a Radke Hui, not quite. And the half comes to a close. We have reached halftime with the score on the Bank Forward scoreboard. The Carrington Cardinals 29, the Medina Pingree-Buchanan Thunder 25. And when we come back, we will have scores and stats as we bring you halftime. 29-25, and we'll have more in a moment as Carrington Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801. Do you want to make sure homework time isn't spent on games and video streaming? Dakota Central can help. With Experience IQ, you set limits to ensure your kids aren't playing when they should be doing homework. With premium managed Wi-Fi from Dakota Central, you can create healthier internet habits for your children from the easy-to-use Command IQ app. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and Experience IQ today at www.dakotacentral.com.
Carrington sports fans, want to stay on top of all the local action? Catch what you missed by checking out the Foster County Independent. From game-changing plays to memorable moments, we've got you covered with the most in-depth sports coverage in town. And don't miss our stunning photo galleries that capture every thrilling moment and winning smile. For the latest scores, stories, and stunning sports shots, grab your copy of the Foster County Independent today or visit us online at fosterconews.com.
Here at Old National Bank of Carrington, we prefer to be the bank of choice that helps our clients fulfill their dreams, passionately supports our communities, and invest in the growth and development of our team members. Our mission has deep roots and a trusted partner. We invest our time, heart, and expertise so that our clients and communities thrive. Come see us today at Old National Bank from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday on Main Street in Carrington.
Cardinals at the half with a 29-25 lead over Medina. Pingree-Buchanan, BJ Walters, and Vinny Rappel back with you. It has been wire to wire to this point. Carrington has never trailed. I thought that was a pretty good first half by the Cardinals.
Right, I thought Cardinals definitely had a great effort. They were able to really control the rebounds. They were able to control the pace of the game, and I think overall they were able to hit a lot of shots. They were able to play decent defense, and that's why they're winning the game right now.
Well, they are also being led by 11 from Taylon Mering, 6 from Alec Threadgold, 5 each from Ewan Aberly and Maddox McAloney, and 2 from Tate Wolski. MPB got 10 from Chase Ova, 6 from Gage Hoffman and Drew Hoffman, and 3 from Tarek Kinzel. One tie, it was at 7-7, right? At that point, Carrington went on a 16-3 run to take their biggest lead of the half at 23-10. Now, since then, it's 15-6 the other way. So right now, is it safe to say momentum is with the Thunder?
I mean, I don't know if I would say that. I would say that it's a little neck and neck. I'd say really nobody has the momentum. I'd say it's really a head-to-head clash, and I think we're definitely in for an exciting second half.
I did not think this would be a thing that I would say this year, but if you missed the B Squad game, when this is over, go back and watch it, because, Vinny, you saw a crazy finish to that basketball game.
Right, it's a storybook finish. I mean, that's exactly what you dream about as a kid, is having the ball at half-court line with a couple seconds left, and he threw a ball up like a baseball, hoping that it just had a chance for something. He didn't have much faith behind it, and it just went off the backboard and in.
Who is he?
He, as in Radke Hui, the 7th grader. I mean, he's definitely grown a lot this season, and hitting shots like that is definitely a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and I think it was a great shot for Hui. It's probably one that he'll remember for the rest of his life.
That after both teams missed so many free throws in the last minute, we don't even want to talk about it, but it got to that point, and Hui from the, as you were watching on YouTube, from the very tip of the back of the Cardinals' head, chunked it baseball style and banked in. Boy, that was pretty fun. Now, the not fun part of that, Adrian Otis left with a left knee injury, and he had ice on it after the game, and I went and talked to him. He said he's okay, but he also had tears in his eyes. So a little mixed signals for one of the best players in this program, even as a 7th grader, Adrian Otis. Some scores to bring you now, and Thompson has fallen to East Grand Forks, Minnesota, 68-56 for the Green Wave. Wapaton beat Valley City 68-48. And how about this? A nice win for Mayport CG over an Oak Grove team that just beat Kindred 2 weeks ago. Mayport CG 69-67 over Oak Grove. In Class B, EKM no problem with Richland. Linton HMB beat New Salem Almont by 11. Linton's the #1 seed in MPB's district, and you can hear the entire 2B district tournament beginning next Friday at 2:45 on our sister station, Thunder Country KXGT 98.3. Vinny, second half adjustments. How do the Thunder overcome their rivals?
they just got to shut Carrington down. They got to try to put up a lot, make Carrington take a lot of contested shots, and hopefully that they're going to be able to increase their rebounds, because Carrington's gotten a lot of the rebounds in the first half, and I think that's definitely a big contribution to why they've led the whole game.
All right, what does Carrington got to do to finish us off and pick up what would be a very sweet victory?
Carrington's got to stay confident with shooting the ball. They got to be able to shoot a lot of shots and be able to have a lot of them fall, and they got to be able to really contain the posts for the Thunder, and if they're able to do both of those things, I think they'll be able to walk out of here with a win.
I don't think it feels this way, but MPB has hit more threes than Carrington has, 4-3.
Right, MPB's got some nice shooters, and I think that they've been able to really get a lot of earned three-point shots, as most of them have been contested.
Cardinals lead by 4 at the break, and that's our halftime report. When we come back, second half action when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
When it's time to buy a new appliance for your home, remember DJ's Home Center. Did you know they are a locally owned business and that they have been serving this great community since 1993? DJ's Home Center services and delivers within 45 miles of Carrington, bringing you the best prices on all major brand appliances. So don't go anywhere else. Remember that DJ's Home Center is your local, low-price, best-trained appliance store. Located right by the roundabout. Go Cardinals.
Committed to serving you with compassion. Evans Funeral Home of Carrington and New Rockford. Always available with the care you require, even at the most difficult time. You can count on Evans Funeral Home to provide guidance and answers when it comes to pre-planning, finding the perfect monument or marker to honor your loved one, or for service arrangements. Contact Evans Funeral Home in New Rockford at 947-2911 or in Carrington at 652-3003.
Cardinals lead Medina, Pingree-Buchanan 29-25 at the break. Couple of programming reminders for you. Kyle and Dennis are back at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Boy, it was a frustrating semifinal round for Carrington wrestling at the state tournament. Individuals today, Kendra Garcia being upset in the semifinals, Gabe Clifton being upset in the semifinals, Sky Cromlick falling in the semifinals. So Carrington will try to finish the individual season tomorrow on a high, just before 10 a.m. for Dennis and Kyle in the Dome tomorrow. 10 a.m. Saturday for those two guys in the duels. Carrington open against Hettinger, Scranton, Bison, South Dakota in the 4-5 matchup in the duels. And then Monday, Vinny and I are with you in the Devils Lake Sports Center. The Region 2A girls basketball quarterfinals begin with number 1 seed Carrington taking on number 8 seed Harvey Wells County at 2:30. It will be MPB ball coming out of the break. And of course, if the Cardinals win that game Monday, we're back with you at 5 p.m. Tuesday against either Four Winds Minnewacan or Hillsborough Central Valley. And Benny, I have to tell you, I think Hillsborough's got a real shot in that game.
Right, Hillsborough is definitely a tough team, and I think that they definitely got enough skill behind their players. I think they could pull off an upset win.
It all begins the road to Jamestown. And good news, I spoke with Aniston Hornet and Harper Coleman. Now, they're not doctors. Coach Broughton would be very quick to tell me that. But they gave the thumbs up that they're good for Monday. But Coach Broughton would say, hey, they're not doctors. On the left side, a 3 out of the half is long, and Chase Ova has the rebound. And Ova stepped on the baseline, a turnover. Goes back to Carrington. Leading by 4, they've led wire to wire. As close as it's been was 3-2. Now the 1-3-1 is extended to half court. It's Mehring into the corner, McAloney. Back for Mehring. McAloney, a corner 3. Off the back of the iron. Rebound taken in by Bain. And here's Kinzel. Derek Kinzel held to 3. Backdoor cut, Ova, and 1. Chance at a three-point play to tie the game. Chase Ova with 12. Alec Threadgold called for his second. Team's first of the third quarter. Not a chance to tie the game, but a chance to get within 1. It is converted, 29-28. And this is a 18-6 run for the Thunder. It's Hoggle skipping to Mehring, who gets by Ova, fires from 14, long, rebound, thread goal, wraparound feed, Mehring a corner three, it's good! Talon Mehring a three. He's got 14, and the lead is 4 again at 32-28. Kinzel, reach around foul on thread goal, his third. And Randy Huey has a look of stunned amazement at that call. And I don't think he's wrong.
Right, I think it's definitely not, definitely a tough situation, tough call to make, but I don't know if they made the right one.
Thrown into Kinzel. He gets inside, may have walked, turnaround jumper, nope, rebound. Foul on Hoffman. And Gage Hoffman gets his second. That's only the third foul called on MPB all night. Carrington's been called for 11. That's kind of like what you saw in the JV game.
Right, in the first half, the Thunder only had one foul in the first half.
Man. Here's Heigl. Kick out. Mehring another three. A little long this time. Rebound Boehm. Here comes Hoffman the other way. Gives to Boehm. Right side for Chase Ova. Around a screen. Chase gets trapped. Throws it right side to Boehm. At the head of the key, this is Drew Hoffman. Once Gage, it's not there, so instead Kinzel on the baseline, spinning, throws it up top, back to Drew. 12 to shoot for Hoffman, who has to retrieve it in the backcourt. It was knocked away from him. Here comes Ova with 6. Ova down the lane, wraparound feed, Boehm lays it in. Trevin Boehm has his first bucket, 32-30 Carrington on the main forward scoreboard. It's Wolski. Left wing, skip it right side to Mehring. He splits a double, leaves it for Heigl. Wraparound feed Mehring, back for Heigl. Mehring one more time, right side Wolski. Back for Mehring, foul on Kinzel, his second. (32-30) Carrington with 5:36 to play in the third quarter. And they have the basketball. Here's Mehring against the 1-3-1 with traps. Right side, Wolski. McAloney, skip it left wing. A faked handoff by Heigl. McAloney has it. One dribble, right side. Wolski gets baseline and has his pass stolen by Chase Ova. A chance to tie or take the lead. Up ahead, wraparound feed. Kinzel lays it in and draws the foul. A chance at a three-point play. Again, he probably traveled, but it was not called. And the second Hayden Heigl foul in a tie game at 32. A chance for the first lead of the night for the Thunder. Kinzel gives it to them. He's got 6. 33-32 MPB. Heigl, Mehring. Heigl again pops out left side against the zone. Wolski right side, McAloney open three. Long, rebound Chase Ova. Up ahead for Kinzel, who will lay it up and miss it. Rebound, Wolski for Carrington. And a foul is called. Couldn't even hear the whistle, it's so loud in here. Trevin Boehm's first. I mean, it is really loud in this gymnasium right now.
It absolutely is.
Kyson Uran is back in. Here's Heigl giving to Wolski. Heigl, left side, nearly stolen. A behind the back save, but right to Mehring. Boy, Chase Ova's everywhere so far this half. Mehring drives and kicks it down low to McAloney. Oh, he's trapped in a bad area, and Ova steals it. Ova the other way. Gets into the lane and got fouled. And he'll shoot two. He went down pretty hard. Fouls on Talon Mehring, his third. Carrington has 3 starters with 3 fouls there, Vinny.
Yeah, definitely great effort by Opa on that shot. He just, now looks like he's got a left knee injury maybe. Looks like he's grabbing onto that left knee.
He landed hard on that left knee.
He really did. And it looked like his head smacked off the ground pretty hard too.
Yeah, it did. I mean, he took when I tell you he took a fall, he got all of the fall. He's shooting 2 now, and his first one's good. He's got 14. And it's 34-32. And Ewan Aberle checks in for Hayden Hoggle. Now, Ova will get a breather if he hits this one because, well, he does. And Kaysen Heeb is in. 5'10" junior guard. He's scored 6 points this year. It is 35-32. Thunder on top. Mehring, corner. Wolski down to Aberle. His pass is intercepted. Made the wrong pass, I think. Stolen by Hoffman. Now Gage Hoffman drives in, kicks to the corner. Kinzel thought about a 3, didn't take it. Fires from 15, short. Got his own miss, laid it in. He's got 8. It's 37-32. This is quite the third quarter by MPB. Timeout Carrington. 3:34 to go, third quarter, bank forward scoreboard. This Dactyl timeout comes with the score 37-32 MPB on the I3G Sports Network.
Central City H2O of Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. They serve a 15-county area and deliver to home, office, and work sites a line of water and other products. Visit CentralCityH2O.com or call 701-652-2141. Visit them on Facebook for more information about in-home and office deliveries and the products available. Hydrate your home and office. Central City H2O of Carrington. We supply the water and vending you need where you need it.
Carrington House Movers specializes in taking care of your building from where it is to its new destination. With their local location, it's easy to get a hold of them and get the job done. With nothing but 5-star ratings, there's no job they can't do. Carrington House Movers. Call them at 701-652-2378 for pricing and information. 652-2378. Carrington House Movers. Find them on Facebook or call them at 701-652-2378.
Cardinals down 5 with a ball. In the middle, it's Aberle getting inside to float home. Ewan a career high 7. It's 37-34 MPB. Right side, Hoffman lost the basketball. Still loose, held ball, Carrington ball. Pretty good defense by Threadgold considering he's got 3 fouls.
Right, and Ewan Aberle has definitely been a great hustler on defense, and he almost had that steal.
Certainly did. As Carrington with the ball down 3, it's Mehring. Right wing corner, McAloney back for Mehring. Aberle, left side, Wolski down to Threadgold, blocked. And when he recovered it, he was standing on the baseline. It goes the other way. Good block by Drew Hoffman. He got it clean as a whistle.
It really was.
Chase Ova, right side, Gage Hoffman starts a drive, spins, leaner, off the glass, no. Rebound, and the putback doesn't go. Wolski corrals it. Boy, I do not know how Uran missed that. Here's McAloney. Bouncing one in, stolen. Gage Hoffman, a great play. Got his hand in there. The other way, Ova. Drives, kicks, Kinzel. Kinzel down the lane with a runner that misses. Rebound, loose and controlled by MPB. It's Drew Hoffman. Right side, Ova. Drives left, gets down the lane and misses. Rebound, flying in for it was Aberle. In a 3-point game, 2:05 and counting, third quarter. It's Wolski. Kicked. 2:04 left in the third. Well, it's a rivalry game. We shouldn't expect anything different than this. Baseline right inbound, McAloney. Throws in to Aberle. One dribble leaves for Wolski. Here's Mehring for the tie. Yes! Taylon Mehring lets out a yell, and we're tied for the third time. This one at 37. Here's Ova. Dribbling right, picks it up, leaves for Gage Hoffman. Against Red Gold, it's Kinzel. Dribbling right, step back three, is short, rebound, Mehring. Here he comes the other way. It's Aberle right side, gets inside, puts it up, puts it in. 7-0 run, Carrington. 39-37 Cardinals. 125 and counting of the third. Big forward scoreboard. Drew Hoffman may have pushed off, but so did Michael Jordan in 98. He just missed the shot, that's all. Rebound, MP being a second chance at it. Yes, Michael pushed off, nobody cares. A three is short for Ova, rebound Mehring. Mehring the other way. On the left side, Aberle. Back for Mehring. Fakes a three. Takes a three. It's long. Rebound Wolski. Kick out McAloney. His three is good. 10 in a row Cards. McAloney with 8. 42-37 Carrington. Gage Hoffman drives left. Gets inside. Puts it up. Missed it. Rebound McAloney. Here come the Cardinals left to right. There's a 2-second difference in the clocks. Left wing, it's Wolski. Back for Mehring. Carrington wants to hold for close to the last shot if they can. Left side, Mehring. McAloney. Back for Mehring. McAloney once more. In the middle, Aberle, right side, skip it. Mehring drives left. Fires from the baseline and rattles it off. Rebounding foul on Wolski, and that will send Drew Hoffman to the line. It is Tate's second. And Hoffman, who has nailed his only free throw, will shoot a pair with 6.6 to play in the third. And Carrington up by 5.
Tough foul for Wolski, as now it's going to give him a couple free throw shot chances with just 6 seconds left.
First free throw for Hoffman is good, 42-38. That ends a 10-0 run. Hoggle is in, and for the Thunder, they bring in Jaden Ferderer, 5'7", 8th grade guard. His older brother was a big part of the team, Roper, last year. Both free throws are good, 8 for Hoffman, 5 seconds and 4. Here's Mehring with 2, with 1. Aberle had it go through his hands. So now, 9/10 of a second left, over to throw it in. He does deep, and it hits the separator, and I think that means, yeah, Carrington gets the inbound on the offensive baseline. They could get a shot off here. That's the rule. If the ball is not touched, it comes back to the previous spot. Carrington could get a shot off here. McAloney looks, finds Aberle, who puts it up. Oh, just short at the end of the third quarter. Don't go anywhere. We've got a good one. At the end of 24 minutes on the Bank Forward scoreboard, Carrington 42, Medina, Pingree-Buchanan 39 on the I3G Sports Network.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
On the field, every second counts, and when injuries happen, you need a hometown advantage. At JRMC Orthopedics, our local team offers fast access to expert care, so you don't have to travel out of town. From sprains and all the way to joint replacements, every same day, we've got you covered. The best plays start with getting back in the game. Orthopedic care that keeps you moving. It's right here. Visit jrmcnd.com to learn more.
Well, Vinny, through 3 quarters, there's been vicious swings of momentum, but no decision yet.
Right, it's definitely been back and forth this entire game, and now we're down to the last 8 minutes. We'll see who gets the last momentum drive.
42-39. Here we go with those final 8. Carrington's still in there man-to-man. Here's Kinzel around a couple of screens. Looks and goes right wing. Drew Hoffman. It was Chase Ova with the big second quarter. Nobody had a huge third quarter for the Thunder. Gage Hoffman, right side. Drew Hoffman, guarded by McAloney. 15 to shoot. Skip it. It's Chase Ova faking a 3. Driving left. Step back. Goes down to Gage Hoffman. Give and go. Knocked away by Hagel. What great defense on the backdoor Princeton cut. And it's stolen away. On the left side, Hagel. Back for Wolski. Ball fakes. Now gives to Mehring near the big bird at center court. Threadgold. McAloney from the elbow. Long got his own miss. Maddox kicks it out. Hagel a 3. A little long. Rebound backside. Gage Hoffman for the Thunder. Here they come with Kinzel. Hoffman drives in. Lost it. Held ball. Guess who's in there? Hayden Hagel. It goes to Carrington. My goodness, has Hayden been good tonight. Wow. Has he scored a point? Nope. Has he been outstanding? Yep. You can be impactful even without scoring. Right side, McAloney. Down towards Threadgold. Kick out Mehring. Drives by 1. Gives to Threadgold. Wraparound feed. Extra pass. McAloney's 3 is good. He's got 11. Carrington double the lead. 45-39. 6:25 to play. Turning down the screen is Ova. Wraparound feed. Hoffman lays it in. Gage Hoffman with 8. 45-41. Mehring. Right side, Wolski. Into the corner, McAloney. Fakes. Jumper. Got it! He is having quite the senior night. 47-41 Cards. Drew Hoffman gives to Ova. Fakes a 3. Steps back. Gives Kinzel. Kinzel is cut off by Wolski, so he gives to Ova for 3. Long. Rebound, Mehring. Carrington with the ball up 6. It's Wolski to the other end. Wraparound feed. It's Hagel getting trapped and getting a timeout is Randy Huey. It'll be a 30. We'll keep it here. A Nactel timeout with 5:38 to play. 47-41 Cardinals.
Definitely been an interesting third quarter so far. I mean, Carrington's been able to, or fourth quarter, my bad. Carrington's been able to really take the momentum, I think, starting in this fourth quarter with these first couple minutes.
Maddox McAloney's been great. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Live from the East Gymnasium, this is Cardinal basketball.
The Cardinal is AM 1600 KDAK, Carrington, and FM 100.1 K261EW, Carrington. Locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
Cardinals by 6, 5:38 to go. BJ Walters here, Vinny Rappel there, and all of you, thanks for joining us. What a game. 2 local Foster County rivals going at it. McAloney, left side for Mehring, guarded by Kinzel. Mehring drives in, kicks to the corner. A Hayden Hagel 3 is off the front of the rim. Rebound, Threadgold. Kick out McAloney. His 3 is long. Backside put back Hagel, blocked away. This time by Bam. And here comes Ova. Ova down the lane, puts it up, missed it long. Good defense by Threadgold. Rebound, Wolski. 5:10 to play in the fourth. Taylor Mehring, left side. Wolski in to Threadgold. Kick out, right side, McAloney. Jabs right, spins back left, lost the ball, a steal. Knocked away by Drew Hoffman, and a foul at the other end. That's actually not a bad play to commit that foul. It's on Hagel, his 3rd. Not a bad play because it prevents a layup.
Right, and it's better to give them a chance at 2 points than to give them a guaranteed 2 points.
Back in comes Uran. They throw it in deep to Hoffman, who is blocked by Threadgold. Rebounded by Alec. Up ahead, Wolski will lay it up and in. Tate with 4. 49-41 Carrington. Ova around a screen for three. Air ball, rebound out of bounds off Mering. Ewan Aberle comes in. Vinny, I'm going to ask a question that's maybe a little unfair. Is this as good as we've seen Carrington this year?
It might be. I mean, they're playing at a high level right now, and I think that they've been able to make a lot more shots than they were able to make at the beginning of the season.
Here's Drew Hoffman. Driving in, banging away on McAloney. Fadeaway jumper, nope. Rebound down to Uran. Kick out. A three for Gage. Hoffman doesn't go. Uran again. Down to Drew Hoffman. He misses. Tipped in the air, no. And it comes to McAloney. What a weird possession there. The shooting percentage just tanked on that trip. Here's McAloney. Crossing over left, fires from 12. Off the front of the rim, rebound Uran. And here come the Thunder. Drew Hoffman right side. Kinzel spins, cut off, fires anyway, and rattles home a three. Derek Kinzel with 8.5, 11 in the game, 49-44 Carrington. Mering drives and kicks to Wolski. McAloney around a screen. Wolski again. Right side, Ewan Aberle around a screen. He gives to Wolski. Thought about a three, didn't take it. McAloney, 10 to shoot. Down to Threadgold. One dribble in, puts it up, puts it in over Hoffman. Alec Threadgold with 8. 51-44 Carrington with 3:05 and counting left in the fourth. Chase Ova holding, crossing over, going left. Chase Ova all the way to lay it home. He's got 17. It's 51-46 Cardinals. McAloney right side against a man-to-man because they're trailing. McAloney gives to Wolski. Left side Mering. Talon drives, kicks. Threadgold couldn't hold it. It was knocked out of bounds. It'll go to MPB. 2:35 to go. And not a soul has headed for the parking lot in this gym. Not one. Home side totally packed. And a timeout is called by Jeremy Weinberger. A Dactyl timeout with 2:30 to go. Carrington 51, MPB 46 on the I3G Sports Network.
The Carrington Area Healthy Communities Coalition is a partnership of individuals and organizations working together to create a healthier community in which to work, live, and play. They support alcohol, drugs, smoking, vaping, and suicide prevention programs and promote activities such as pickleball, yoga, and park improvement. Their mission is to promote and support physical and mental health activities, prevention services, and community learning initiatives that promote a healthy lifestyle for the people of Carrington and surrounding areas. Visit healthycarrington.org.
The game reset. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Carrington 51, Medina Pingree-Buchanan 46. Thunder have the ball. Thunder have the possession arrow, and both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. This has been awfully fun tonight.
Right, it really has. It's been back and forth the entire game. There's been a lot of, not a lot, but I think in the second half there's been quite a few lead changes, and now we're just coming down to the last 2.5 minutes, and it's still anyone's game.
Lisbon has beaten Northern Cass 61-52. Shiloh Christian over Hazen tonight, 74-62. Back to play here. Cardinals by 5. It's Chase Ova driving right, kicking to the corner for Kinzel. And his pass is intercepted by guess who? Hayden Hoggle. Wow, has he been good tonight. Mering around a high ball screen. The double comes. He leaves for Threadgold. Now McAloney wants to pick and roll, not available, so he hands to Threadgold, or to Mering. Kick right side, Wolski back to Talon Mering. Thinks about the three, drives, spins, little leaner, blocked by Drew Hoffman. And here comes Hoffman, under 2 to play in a 5-point game. Drew Hoffman, step back against McAloney, gives to Ova, who drives the baseline, leaves for Hoffman, lays it in and draws the foul. Chance at a 3-point play for Gage Hoffman. The foul is on, I believe, Threadgold. Yeah, and it's his I would have that as his fourth. Scoreboard has it as his third. It's 51-48. We'll go with the scoreboard. Free throws good. 11 for Hoffman. And Benny, we've got a one-shot game with 100 seconds to go.
Right, it's definitely going to be an interesting finish.
Mehring. Right side, Hoggle. 1-4 high set. McAloney. Around a screen. They want the roll, not there. McAloney 1:20 to play and 12 to shoot. McAloney into the lane, turnaround jumper, banked it in! Maddox McAloney with 15 on senior night. 53-49. It's Ova at the other end. Around a screen. Gives to Drew Hoffman. His three is good. Drew Hoffman with 11. 53-52 in the final minute. Here we go. Mehring. Right side, Wolski. Down to McAloney. Works his way in, spins, leaner, block, foul. Mack shoots two on Drew Hoffman's foul. McAloney to the charity stripe where he is 63% this year. 47.7 on the clock. His first one tickles the twine. 54-52 Carrington. Second one for the senior who's got 16. Nothing but net. 55-52. 12 in the second half for McAloney. Ova gets downhill, lays it up, no, but a foul on Hoggle. And Chase Ova shoots two. And he is 4 for 5 tonight. Foul is called on Hoggle, his fourth. 55-52. Really, if you're Ova, you can't afford to miss here. His first one, nylon. 55-53, Carrington. Second one. Rattles off, rebound loose, controlled by Hoggle, but he traveled. And Randy Huey mouths the words, "That's terrible." Timeout, Medina Pingree-Buchanan. It will be a full Adactel timeout with 36.6 to go. And the Cards up 2 on the I3G Sports Network.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Huey.
Cardinals by 2, Thunder ball. They also have the possession arrow. They have 1 30-second timeout remaining. Randy Huey has 2 full timeouts remaining, but Benny, there's a problem here. If MPB doesn't score, they're on one team foul. They have to foul 4 times to get Carrington to the free throw line.
Right, I think they really need to just rely on, okay, we need to get a bucket here. No matter if it's a 2 or a 3, you just need to score. Cannot give up a turnover.
Would you go for a 2 or a 3?
I think I would look for a 2 right now. I think I would look for just get a 2. If we have a 3, a chance at a 3, take it. But if not, I think we can settle for 2.
I like Ova going downhill here. The ball's thrown into Hoffman. Here's Chase Ova. There's a 1.5 difference in the clocks. Ova drives right, kicks to the corner. A Kinzel 3 is good. Kinzel gives MPB a 56-55 lead now. A steal and a layup by Drew Hoffman. 58-55, 12 seconds. Right side McAloney, who is fouled by Ova. Ova's first, team second. A quick 5-point burst by MPB. Timeout Carrington. It has to be a full. We'll take it as well. 11.8 to go. 58-55. MPB on the I3G Sports Network.
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers the kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection in our gift, boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
All right, so you're obviously shooting a 3 here. If you don't believe us, Randy Huey just brought in Ewan Aberly and Radke Huey. So they are trying to get the 3 to tie the game.
Right, they're going to have to come up with a smart play here to try to get the best open 3 that they can because there's no other option here. They have to go for 3.
And if you're MPB, the foul question is not relevant because you can't send Carrington to the free throw line. The Cardinals are going to get a look to tie the game. It's just a matter of, do they hit it? 58-55 Thunder. Here we go, McAloney to trigger the inbound. He does to Mehring. Mehring to McAloney, fakes a 3, takes a 3, in and out. Rebound Hoffman. And the foul is given by Threadgold. They got the look and it didn't go in. They got the look and it didn't go in.
Well, there's not much more you can do.
It's not free throws at the other end either. I don't know what we're doing. It's not free throws. It's 4 fouls. Goodness gracious. Which is not good news for Carrington, but it's a fact. Radke Huey checks back out. Oh, my goodness. McAloney got the look, and it just didn't go in.
Now they're going to have to just play some great defense here and try to get lucky and
you got to get a
steal.
Well, they don't, and Wolski fouls Kinzel. His 4th, or his 3rd. Pardon me. And so Kinzel, who hit the go-ahead 3, will have a chance to seal it. If he hits 1, it's over. And frankly, if he misses the first one, he should miss the second one on purpose. His first one is no good. He should miss this one on purpose, should he not?
Right, I think that's the right call.
If he misses this, Carrington's going to take an immediate timeout. The free throw is good, 59-55. Mehring fires from 60, off the iron, and MPB win it 59-55. We'll have our post-game report coming up on the I3G Sports Network.
Is it time for you to switch banks? Hi, I'm Tiffany Paulson at Bank Forward in Carrington. At Bank Forward, we have everything you get from a big bank, but we're small enough to give you exceptional service. Make the switch and let us show you the Bank Forward difference. Call 652-2852 or visit bankforward.com today. Putting the customer first since 1927. It's simply the Forward way. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Reach your summit with Kyle Smith and his staff at Summit Physical Therapy in Carrington. Serving the area since 1997, we offer treatment for pain relief, vertigo, wound care, sports, and work injuries, as well as post-op and neurological rehab. Summit Physical Therapy has certified providers in dry needling, Raston, and myofascial cupping. We are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and in most cases, no referral required. Call us at 652-7179 to schedule an appointment.
Guard Dental in Carrington has your smile on the mind. Guard Dental specializes in orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, teeth whitening, dental crowns and bridges, dental veneers, dental implants, general and family dentistry, root canals, clear aligner orthodontics, sedation dentistry, dentures, lasers, TMJ therapy, and wisdom teeth removal. Call Guard Dental today for family dentistry and beyond. Guard Dental in Carrington, 701-652-2300.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Back in Carrington, Cardinals fall 59-55. this one stings because you outplayed a team for pretty much all of the ball game tonight, and you don't get the reward. We're about to be joined by head coach Randy Huey after man, oh man, oh man. That's a frustrating one to drop. And that's just, you do so much right in a game, and it's a 10-second stretch that ends up deciding things. And Coach, that's kind of what I take from this, is you guys outplayed them for pretty much 31 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know if it was quite that off or that long, but, we definitely outplayed them for probably 25 minutes. There was some stretches, probably the last 4 minutes of the first half we got outplayed. It comes down to some execution at the end, and, that's a tough one. We got some pretty down guys in the locker room, and I feel for them right now. But, it's one of those things that, we got to bounce back from. We got to learn from these mistakes and keep moving forward.
Matt got the look. I mean, he pump fakes, gets the guy out of the way, has the open look, and it certainly looked like it was going to go in.
Yeah, it did. I thought Mac, got a nice look there. He hit quite a few shots throughout the day. It'd been nice to get one more out of him there, but, it's just how it goes. I mean, nothing he did wrong. You just can't make all of them. So it was tough. He played really well tonight. I don't know how many points he had, but he had a really nice game, 17, tailing 17. But how many times, BJ, did I tell you what number do we have to get to win games?
And I'll tell you this, it was going through my mind in the third quarter that you better get to 60.
We got to get to 60, and and we stopped at 55, and with it 59, I think they got. We got to get in the 60s, and we get in the 60s, we can win games. And we didn't get there, and but we got to keep getting better. We got a couple games left of the regular season, and in tournament time, and so we're close. We're real close, and we got some good efforts out of a lot of guys today. How about Hayden Hoggle tonight? Hayden did everything that he could to win, every battle that he was at. I mean, 50-50 balls were not 50-50 with him. They're 90-10, 100-0. And, we got some really nice efforts out of a lot of guys tonight. We needed some big plays late. Or in the third quarter when I called the timeout there with like 3.5 minutes left, I told the guys, I said, the game's going to be decided right now. Like what are we going to do? Like, are we going to take it back from them, or are we going to give it away? And we came back and we took it back from them. We went on an 8-0 run, but look at the end of the third quarter. There's a possession there. We don't get a great shot off. They come down, we foul. And, it's all those little things that equal up to big things. And, it's coming along. The guys are learning every single game, and, I hope that we keep getting better the rest of the season and try to get a couple wins yet.
And that's the important thing, and that's the thing not to lose in the result tonight is these last two games, you guys are close. If you can just get the breakthrough.
Yeah, absolutely. We just got to get over that hill, and we're close. We're climbing the mountain right now, and it feels steep at times, and but at the end of the day, we got to keep working so that we can climb that mountain and get over the top. And when we do, it's going to be a lot of fun.
We cannot let you go without asking about the end of the JV game with Radke throwing a baseball pass from about, 54 feet. And when he threw it, he thought, it looked like he thought, well, let's just give this a go. And it banked in to win the game.
Yeah, that's good for him. It's good for the team. I was happy for those JV guys. They had, they had a tough game the whole way through. I mean, they had to battle. And, it was nice to see something like that happen at the end. And, I feel good for all those guys. It kind of wicks away any missed shot you had on the night that you might feel a little bad about in a tight game. And, just for them to get victorious, it was a lot of fun.
Also, and I've never felt this. It felt like not just that last shot. It felt like the intensity of the JV game directly carried over to the varsity game.
Yeah, it definitely did. I thought the JV game was very intense and upbeat, and I thought it was a blast to watch. I thought, wow, we are moving, they're moving. Like, I thought it was a really hotly competitive game. That was really fun to see, and you're right, the varsity game carried over. They had a really nice crowd here. We had a nice crowd here. It did carry over. I mean, it was a lot of fun. The game was a lot of fun, and I feel bad for our guys, and but they work their butts off, and that's all we can ask from them.
So next Friday, it's the home finale. It's Grafton. That's a Grafton team that's having a nice season, but those of us who are sort of basketball savants think that there's a different level that Grafton could still reach. It's a very different kind of team coming in here.
Yeah, it is. Between Lillimon and Rice, those are two of the best players in the state of North Dakota, and unfortunately they're on the same team for us. Fortunately for them, unfortunately for us. But, and then they got some nice role players, and if their role players are clicking, Grafton's really, really hard to beat. And they can put up a lot of points in a hurry. And, Lillimon and Rice are two of the best scorers in the state here, and so, we're going to have to work and get some film on, break down some film and get ready for those guys next Friday. It's nice that we have a little over a week here. Our guys, we're going to take tomorrow and the weekend off and get back at it on Monday and, have 4 quality practices to get ready for Grafton. And that's a big region game for us. Like we talked earlier in the pregame, that's a team that, we might face again in the first round of the region tournament. So, that'll be kind of nice too. That'll be kind of fresh in our memory, and it'll be good. And, our guys, I know they're going to work really hard in practice after that 4 wins game. The next day, ironically, that was a tough one. But we had the best practices of our season the day after. And you were here for that one, I believe.
Did, yep.
And, we had some tunes going during it. And I tell you what, we moved that practice. And I thought we moved really well tonight at times too. And, we just, there's a couple breaks that didn't go our way. At the end of the day, they won 16 games this year so far. I mean, they're a really nice team. They were ranked in the Class B polls quite a while. And, that's a tough team we lost to. But I think it shows, the potential that we have.
Well, Coach, we'll see you next Friday. Thanks for doing this.
All right, thanks, BJ. Go Cardinals.
That is Cardinal head coach Randy Huey joining us. We're going to take our final break. We'll come back with scoring and wrap it up in just a moment when Cardinal basketball continues on the I3G Sports Network.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Back on our post-game report, 59-59, 59-55. Let's try to English a little gooder than that. A little better, of course. Vinny's giving me the look like if I write that on a test tomorrow, my teacher's going to flunk me. Nonetheless, 59-55, the final as the Cardinals drop this one. Let's give you the scoring. MPB got 20 from Chase Ova, 14 from Tarek Kinzel, including the go-ahead 3. 11 from Gage Hoffman and 13 from Drew Hoffman. If you'd have told me Drew would outscore Gage tonight, I would have thought Carrington wins the game. And 2 points from Trevin Bain. Carrington got 17 each from Maddox McAloney and Taylor Mehring. A career-high 9 from Ewan Aberly, 8 from Alec Threadgold, and 4 from Tate Wolski. There were 3 ties and 3 lead changes in the game. Carrington's biggest lead, 23-10. And the biggest lead for the Thunder was 37-32. Carrington now 5-14 on the season. MPB will go into the postseason 16-3, and they will face Kidder County a week from tomorrow at 4:30 or thereabouts on Thunder Country 98.3 in a district quarterfinal. Vinny, your thoughts on I thought the very good post-game comments from Randy Huey and this game overall.
Right, I thought that it was definitely a close game. It was a great battle. I mean, both teams really have had a lot of hustle. There was effort all over the floor. There was some different guys that usually aren't your biggest playmakers that were all over the floor tonight. I think for both teams, and I think Carrington just had it right, like you said, just 10 seconds decided the game. Just those 10 seconds in the fourth quarter is what ended it, and I think it was just a couple quick mental errors that just ended the game, and that was a big difference.
With the greatest of respect to all the games Dennis Rodman used to have, what we just saw from Hayden Hagel is the greatest scoreless performance I've ever seen.
Right, I think so. He was definitely a monster all over on defense. He was able to he had a few blocks, he had a couple steals, had a good few rebounds, and I think he was overall just a solid team contributor. And I think just because he doesn't score a lot doesn't mean he can't be a big part of the team.
Absolutely. So the Cardinals will next be here next Friday night. Benny and I will have it for you 6:45 here on the Cardinal and on YouTube as they host the Grafton Spoilers. Now before that, tomorrow morning 10 a.m. for day 2 of the state tournament in Fargo. Dennis and Kyle have that for you. They have the duels Saturday at 10, Carrington against Hettinger, Scranton, Bison, South Dakota. And then Monday, Benny and I are at the Devils Lake Sports Center at 2:30 as the Carrington Cardinal girls take on Harvey Wells County in the opening round, the quarterfinal round of the 2026 Region 2A Girls Basketball Tournament. Our great thanks to everyone here in Carrington, Superintendent Janelle Helm, High School Principal Connor Weber, and Athletics Director Carla Michelson. Now speaking on behalf of them and our entire I3G Sports Network crew, including Vinny Rappel. My name is BJ Walters. Cardinals drop a toughie tonight, 59-55 to Medina Pingree-Buchanan. Thanks so much for joining us, and good night from the Central City.
Carrington Cardinal basketball has been brought to you by Guard Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI, St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Headlocks, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Beckett Insurance, Sendak, Bassett Motors, Bank Forward in Carrington, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment, Dakota Central, Old National Bank, DJ's Home Center, Evans Funeral Home, Farmers Union Insurance, Randy Huey Agent, Retzlaff Seed and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, the Carrington Healthy Communities Coalition, Central Pharmacy, Central City H2O Plus, and Summit Physical Therapy. The proceeding has been a presentation of I3G Media Sports on 1600 100.1 The Cardinal.
Here's your forecast from